Hello, Aurora Esports. I am here with episode 2 of the Borealis of Bulletin podcast. Of Bulletin podcast. Of Bulletin podcast. Of Bulletin podcast. Similar to last week, we're going to start with our introduction. I'll introduce our guests, simple as that. Then we'll get to the Borealis breakdown. We'll go over last week's Overwatch games, but we'll also go over a couple of the other series games that sit within our league. Then we'll do the bulletin board. We'll do PR with the guests this week. Then we'll do Koi before cutoff. It'll be very similar to segment Psy last week, except we have Koi this time. After that, it'll be TC's Tests, another fun game I'm hosting for everyone. Winner of that will be put on a list, and I will spin that wheel. Winner of that gets a piece of merch at the end of the season. Upcoming, we'll go over the next few games for week 2, and we'll go over week 3. Write that down. We'll do some hot takes for the season end next week, and since this is week 2, we'll go over last week's hot takes and make fun of our previous guests. And then we'll wrap it up, and we'll get out of here. So, now, before we truly get into it, let me introduce my guests one by one. Today we have Koi, a shining star of the Oregon Ogre Pond. Who cares about the rest of the team when you have Koi? Then we have the Izanagi's GOAT, current member of the Six Ferrymen, and someone who's really chill guy in the league, Nave. And then one of my longtime friends, member of the hyped up Hylians, HVSec. How are we doing, guys?
Doing
Pretty
good,
fantastic.
doing good. Doing
I know.
fantastic.
The way you introduced me make it seem like I'm the best player on the Izanagis, which
Yeah.
I wouldn't deny. I mean, I'm
Oh.
probably the best player that was on that team. Let's be
I
honest.
was about to say, bro.
I don't know,
Like,
I don't know.
SOP, SOP, and Tannic. Ugh, bro, those guys stink.
Yeah, I know.
Me
Our
on
quest-
that.
I don't know.
Am I right?
Nave, that team had a ton of good players. It's hard to
And
say
I
you're
was
better
the
than
best.
Mardox, but you were definitely a great player there. But yeah, everyone, how's our day going? It's a
going
nice
good.
Sunday afternoon, so
Chilling.
chilling. Yeah. So do you guys have anything to say right before we can just get right into it? Like,
I
No,
mean,
I'm
I do
so
have
ready.
a question,
Oh,
sure, send it away.
which is, why is TC using that Gengar Moon picture when he's abandoned that profile picture?
Because I've got
Uh-oh.
for the introduction, I still have to use that profile picture some way, and there's no better way than to introduce the podcast that I host with something that is true and dear to my heart, even if I don't use it anymore. So,
You know what? That's fair.
hey, that's awesome.
But why don't
That's
you
a
use it
good
anymore? Is there
answer.
That
like
is
some
so
Yeah.
awesome.
controversy there? Like what's the deal?
no, I
just
ran it.
became
I
a-
ran it for like 2 or 3 years straight. And I was like, I want to spread out a little bit. So I had the Bakugo one last season. I have the Go On one now on my multiple Instagram accounts. I have like Persona profile pictures that used to be the moon. Um, but yeah, I don't know. The moon is true and dear to my heart. But
It is iconic. I will say that.
Yeah.
It is great.
so, but yeah, if that's the only question we have for me, then we can get
Yeah.
straight into Borealis breakdown. Um, so before we get into our week 2 games specifically, um, we will talk about the ones that we did get to discuss last week for week 1. So that would be the Hylians versus Shidos, the Ferrymen and the Hoopos, and the Kitazons and the Marshadows. We can just go in order of what they happened, and I believe the first one up was the Six Ferrymen and the Horizontal Hoopos. Correct, Nave?
Yes, that was at 6 o'clock, so it probably happened before the other games.
Yeah, I mean, you were a part of that game.
I did play in it.
Yeah, you wanna walk us through how that went?
Yeah, I mean, it's always exciting first game of the season. My team, obviously, we performed well, 3-0. Some of the maps were closer than others. I think the Hoopos did a lot of like experimenting with comps. They ran 3 like very different comps on all the maps. And the map that ended up being the closest was the one where they had Shinbone on hit scan, and we saw more of that, kind of upcoming this week. We'll talk about their week 2 game a little bit later, but that Shinbone hit scan look definitely surprised me because it's not like a role that I've seen him play much in the past, but he was pretty good on it, and that map was really close. But ultimately, I mean, we won 3-0. I don't want to say it was like easy, but you know,
I mean,
couldn't
it's
have
a
gone much
3-0.
better.
It
Couldn't have
is
gone
a
much better.
3-0. So yeah, it's hard. It's hard to say things are easy, but when it's 3-0, you at least make it look easy. But yeah, Shinbone is well often last season he was his rookie. He was on the Marmot Sonics team.
Yeah.
And he was what mainly a flex DPS player. That's what we saw him
Pretty
on the
only
most.
flex DPS. I mean,
Yeah,
I think
and
he played support for like a map or two, but like he was like only flex DPS. A lot of Tracer, Genji, Mei, pretty much, and so seeing
yeah.
him pull out Emre was like a big surprise.
Yeah.
Well, things do change per team each season, and as rookies become, what do we call them, veterans, then
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
we see more of
Maybe
what they
more
can do.
seasoned.
So yeah, more seasoned. Yeah, there's probably there's I would say the only veteran here is UHV, right?
Um, and Nave might be falling into that territory.
I
I
mean,
think. I
TC's been
mean,
in the league longer than me.
yeah, TC
Yeah,
too.
yeah. I drafted Nave when he was a rookie,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
so
just
I,
got here, man.
this
season
is this
two.
is my fifth season. I think this is my fifth season.
Yeah, I think this would be my sixth because after my rookie season, the Apes, I got the privilege of being a captain, and I drafted you with my first pick in round 2, I believe.
Yeah.
I
So,
suppose
Yeah.
then I might be because I think this is my 16 and a half. Or whatever,
Jesus.
something like
Oh,
that,
because of
because
the
I've got that half
5.5.
season. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Also,
uh,
I'm looking at the horizontal hoopos or whatever. Them having I'm assuming, is it Shinbone Banana Shake DPS line?
Yeah.
I
We've
believe
been running
so.
that.
That is really good because
It's
like
good. Yeah.
Banana Shake is somebody from BPL, and I don't think I've had a time where he's like ever like really bummed out. Um, I just think he's really consistent. I don't know how much like he is good like value wise, but like he is definitely somebody you can kind of rely on. You know.
Yeah, I think we thought this team would be good, or like this DPS line would be good. The biggest issue was that Shinbone and Banana Shake have like the exact same hero pool. Like
Yeah,
Shinbone literally
that is
told
kind
me
of the
after their
issue.
like week one scrim, it's like, yeah, Banana Shake, he's plays the exact same heroes as me, and he's better at me at all of them. So
Yeah,
that's why he's like moved over to this hit scan because it's actually sick and
I'll say
have
like
like
Banana Shake is like the goat of like Tracer Genji, and I'm pretty
yeah,
sure Shinbone plays both of them.
those are his two best
Yeah.
heroes too. So
Yeah.
it's like it's
That is
When are we
kind
kind
of
of
getting
hard.
awkward. I
when are we getting the
honestly I could
Shinbone
see,
Vendetta again?
dude, I would kill to see
Yeah,
Shinbone Vendetta. That'd be so,
we'll see.
that'd be awesome.
I'm not personally very high on the Shinbone Vendetta,
Come on,
but
come on.
Which like I'm looking
Yeah.
at Spurt Syndromers or whatever, and I mean I think they have good players, but I don't know if I'm like super duper like
We'll get
high
to
on
them in a
them.
bit.
yeah,
We'll get to
we'll
them
get
in a bit.
after.
We'll go in order, and right after
Okay.
the the Six Ironman Hoopo's game that same night was HV your game, the Hylians, the hyped up Hylians versus the Gainesville Glup Shittos. Since
Yeah.
you're also here and you were a part of that, you want to walk us through that?
I mean, it was kind of just a toasty showcase. I mean, that's one of those games where I'm not sure if it's like I'm really doing much or if Toasty's just giving the room for me to be able to do it. Like one of those things where, you know, I'm able to perform because of how the team is performing. And I guess overall it just feels pretty cohesive. We kind of, Toasty did a little Torb action on New Queen Street, which was working a little bit, and then it didn't work, and then we made changes. But um, yeah, I mean it was a 3-0. Um, I don't think that the Glup Shitos are bad though. I think that you know there's in week one you kind of are just kind of gauging where people are gonna go, and it's not easy to do based off of just one match. Um, so that's kind of what I'd say is, they still have room to show what they can do.
I mean, I agree. I mean, we can we'll talk more on the Shittos later because they did have a week 2 match already, um, where they did take a map, but we will get into that later. And then finally, Kita's on his Mars Shadows. Um, a game, battle of the managers of Pangolin managers, Jack and Nathan's teams. Um, I feel like last week we rated both these teams pretty highly, and the Kitazons showed that they are a team to be rated pretty highly, and the Mars Shadows dropped a little bit in probably a lot of people's PRs if they were high, or they, I guess, stayed if they were low. I didn't get the chance to watch this game. I think I was screaming that night. I can't remember. There was something I was doing. Oh, I was editing top 10 clips. That's what it was. So does anybody have did anybody have the
I
privilege of
did
watching that
get
game?
to watch that, and I mean, it was like Riddle's ball was just doing Riddle ball things.
Yeah,
To
what
become
else is
like,
new? Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
real
and
goat.
I mean, it's one of those things where it's if you ignore him, then he eats your back line, but if you get distracted by him, then you're wasting your
And yeah,
time,
your whole
kinda.
team dies to their back line.
Yeah, so
That's
it's
real
like a
goat, bro.
catch-22.
Let's say, bro, I'm not gonna lie, dude. The ball players in this league this season are gonna be doing some like serious damage.
Mm,
Yeah, it's a
with
hero
like
I
Epic
wish
Shock
I
as
could
well.
play because I feel like ball is like just the way the game is played when there's a ball in the lobby is so much different than like any other tank.
Yeah,
And a lot of teams, if you're not experienced playing against a ball, it can mess you up. Like
Hmm.
it could be a big struggle for a lot of the
yeah. It's
lower SR
like
players, especially.
I mean,
it really breaks. Like it can break a team if you guys aren't like coordinated enough or something. And
Yeah,
also just
that is
like support line wise is like if you have a support line that doesn't know what to do, it makes it super rough for like everything.
yeah,
It's
no, I mean, we're already seeing it with teams like the Hitazons and the Toucanets who are running away with it pretty early in some dominant, more showing matches.
mhm.
Um, so obviously some of the teams haven't figured out how to solve it. Not to like toot my own horn or anything, but if you do have a team who can stop these balls like the Penguins did for the Rome Raccoon Dogs last season, they do kind of get shut down unless these tanks can play other things. But to shout out to Epic Shock and Riddle, those two have other good tanks. Like those Riddle has a really good Orisa on him. I think he pulled out the Ram in week 2. I know
Mhm.
Epic Shock was pulling out the Winston, which Sonic said they hadn't even practiced. He apparently has been playing Sig lately. Like,
Let's say
um,
Epic Shot can play like some good poke and everything as well.
yeah,
He
if
did
your
it
team
in like
if your
other
team
tournaments.
can figure it out, the ball is counterable. But after completely switching your comp to counter their ball, now their tank gets to go play whatever else they want, and you have to adapt.
Yeah.
So these ball teams are going to be really good, and people are going to struggle to adapt regardless of the situation. I do think if you have a team that can stop them, it becomes pretty easy until they swap, and then you have to adapt to their swaps though. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I think it's
Yeah,
just
it's
about being on the same
For sure.
page
For sure.
with everyone on the team on how you're going to address the ball. Because if people are doing different things, then it's easy for them to kind of take advantage of the chaos that's created.
yeah, for sure. And it feels so matchup dependent. Like there will be some good teams, like really good teams, that just don't know how to deal with ball. And we kind of saw this even a few seasons ago with Riddle on the Squirrel Squad, where it was like, so that team could beat like the best team in the league, but then they also lost some really weird games to some lower rated teams just because they knew how to deal with the ball. And I'm a little worried that this team can end up being like falling into that same trap. Um, but I mean, who knows?
yeah, no, I agree. Right now, I have the Keys rated pretty highly, but I think they could
Yeah,
fluctuate. I think they're a team that could fluctuate. I
for
don't
sure.
know if they're in an easier group. I mean, I know we'll talk about it later, but they have a big game upcoming that kind of decides a lot for them. Um, but yeah. And then before we get into week 2, I want to shout out a couple of other things that are going in the league. I'll go through this real quick, but shout out to I think it was let me scroll up. The Deadlock team that ended up winning. I forget what they were called.
The
I'm
Veil
not gonna
Walkers,
lie.
I think.
Yes, the Veil Walkers. I don't know everyone who's on that team, but um, the shout out to the Veil Walkers for winning the Deadlock Community Team Tournament. And then I'm gonna run through Pokemon real quick because Pokemon has started. For the people who don't know, I don't really watch back the Pokemon games. I don't know many people who do. So I'm just gonna go through them real quickly. And just say which teams beat which teams. In the doubles, The Rose Tower Capraja 2-0'd the Critical Misses. The Purple Palmet 2-0'd the Conditional Cast Form. The Tung Tung Teddy Ursa 2-0'd the Bulbasin. The Goobier Mega Golurk 2-1'd the Iceland Impidimp. And then on the side of the doubles, the Grinning Gengar 2-0'd the Electrics 2 Electric Boogaloo. And then the Psychedelic Piplup 2-0'd the Hop Skip Jump. And then the Demure Chandler 2-0'd the 2 Fake Out Balance Club. So that is Pokemon and Deadlock. Just ran through that real quick. I don't know if you care or if you do, if you don't, but I wanted to go through those. Shout out to everybody who won for Deadlock and Pokemon, and keep your head up if you lost. Going into week 2, though, I'm just going to go in order because I don't remember who played in order. We have the Oregon Ogre Pond 3-0ing the Unemployed Ender Dragons. This was a little bit of a surprise.
Yeah.
That was a mess of a game.
Yes.
There's a lot of things that went down that I don't think we can talk about yet necessarily. But the Oregon Ogre Pond looked good. And Koi, you want to talk on that?
Yeah, I was about to say, it was definitely scuffed, and I think it was a good performance for Ogrepon. I was really happy with how we played, how flexible we were, but it is slightly fraudulent because of certain mishaps, you know.
It's hard
But
to say you proved yourself.
right, I think I still think that the Ender Dragons still put on a good performance for the scuffness of it, which is kind of rough because Ogrepon has had 2 scuff games so far. Will we make it a third?
I don't know. Ask the Toucanets.
Will
See what
War
Sonic
get
wants.
Exactly.
good internet?
Oh no, dude, War's internet's fine now. It's amazing.
Okay, great.
But
That's good.
but I will say on the first map of that series or whatever, SLP went insane. I think he finished the first round of Lijiang 29-1. And I think it was the map as a whole was 7 minutes, which is crazy to me.
It was good control.
Yeah.
The other 2 maps were close.
Yeah, the other 2 maps were close. We were doing a lot more we were doing a little bit more experimentation with comps. I did a little bit of trolling on Flashpoint. It was kind of bad. I blame myself for it.
Yeah, Tanic B Sigma was not on my Borealis
Bucket
bingo
list?
card. Yeah. So that surprised me, and it looked good. Even if it was in a little bit of a scuffed situation, but yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, regardless if it was scuffed or not, you guys went out there and you 3-0'd. Props to
Right.
you. So
Yeah, I think the Ogre Pond, you could say what you want about the Ender Dragons and how obviously not the full team, what the situation going on with them, but I think it's really promising for the Ogre Pond. I liked the new looks. Week 1, I think you guys didn't really get to show off your strengths, and I mean, this was really cool. You mentioned the Tanic B tank. It was really shocking to see that, but honestly, it looked pretty good.
Dude,
And
I literally
SLP is the demon that we know that he is. So
yeah. And I'm not even gonna lie, we practiced the Tanic B tank in 1 scrim and 1 map. It was literally Circuit Royale. And I pretty much just locked Baptiste and I told him just look forward. Just don't look behind you. And I just sat there and pocketed him for the entire map.
yeah,
based.
and I think that's something that we were talking about preseason with this Ogre Pond team was we were a little scared that you guys would be running the War Loaf backline all the time, but you found some other comps like this Tanic B tank that I think is gonna work, and you just have such a flexible team, right? 5 people can play all roles or something, so you could even pull out even more crazier comps potentially. Which
Let's
I
see
think
the
is
War
exciting to
Tank.
see.
Dude,
Let's see
I'm
the War
ready
Tank.
for it. I'm
Hey,
ready
Let's
for it.
see it.
all I'm saying, bro, there might be a War Tank appearance of it.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
go.
We
Let's
Blessed.
go.
We're so
No,
blessed.
I mean, I don't know if he'll like me saying this, but he did tell me in call last night that if the Ender Dragons chose the right map, that
Yes,
that
that was if they chose King's Row, we were putting him on deck.
oh, spoilers, spoilers.
No, I
No,
was
we
talking
know
about
in the
for
future. You're picking the
The
Ender
Dragon
Dragon.
Ender Dragon
next.
specifically.
Yes.
Ooh,
Okay.
okay.
I don't know if
Maybe
we'll be
we'll.
putting War on the next match. We'll see.
I mean, War
But
versus Epic Shock. I
all I'm
would love to see
saying
it.
is that at this point, Ogre Pod is just going for like 5 shapeshifter rewards because we all can just play different roles. It's great.
It's awesome. But I mean, yeah, I mean, great showing from you guys. Unfortunate day for the Ender Dragons, but I think that's a team that'll bounce back. Maybe not immediately because they have a hard
Oh,
game next week,
100%. They'll
but
be fine.
I think they'll bounce back. Now, probably a banger, game, an early one. The Tula Toucanets. I think I said that right. Maybe I'm wrong.
The
I don't know.
Tulua Toucanet.
Is it the
Tallulah.
Tulua?
Yeah.
Tulua? Okay, I'm sorry.
Tulua.
Sorry, Sonic Chronic. And then the Deal Sealers. Captained by Sonic for the Toucanets, and then managed by Chloe from the Deal Sealers. This was a game that I thought was going to go to map 5, and pretty much all the maps were close. But,
Mhm.
man, the Toucanets, they're such a good team. Like, it just, like, you can already feel it. It's been 2 weeks, and you can just tell. Epic
Like,
Shock
it's
is, like, I feel like in the running for Rookie of the Season. Like,
100. I think it's. I mean, Rookie of the Year. I think will either go to like Epic Shock or like iToasty Toast because iToasty Toast does
yeah.
just insane things.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, don't forget about Devin Hughes now. Come on.
Yeah, Devin
Okay, well,
Hughes.
we'll
Shout out
get to
Devin
Devin
Hughes.
later. We'll get to Devin later.
It's crazy to me too because their team is really flat. Like the Tulua Toucan or Toucanets.
Yeah, they have
But
what? They have a
but
single
they
Sinkin. I think it's
also
Andrew.
yeah, they have Andrew playing support, which I'm gonna be honest with you, is still just him playing DPS. Like he is just playing hit scan flex supports.
Is he? Is he playing like
Which
Bapalari or something like that?
I don't know if he I know I looked at a little bit of the match. He's playing Alari on Circuit Royale. But I mean, I don't know if he played any Kiriko. I could see him playing Kiriko 100%. But like I feel like there's no reason to take him off anything that can shoot people in the head.
Mm.
You know?
I mean, the only reason I see it is Kiri is just broken. Like,
Yeah.
so. But yeah, I watched this game. There were 3 games happening at the same time that I was watching all at the same time, so it's hard to say that I was paying attention to the whole thing. But most of it because it was the main one that was being prodded. And I mean, shout out to Epic Shock. Like the ball was amazing, but then the Winston was also amazing. Watching that on Blizzard World was fun as hell. The 3K, uh, that like in Primal, I thought was fun because I feel like you never see 3 whole kills while someone's in Primal from like at least final blows. So I thought that
Yeah.
was cool. And I mean, the rest of the team was also playing great. Like Sonic and Intervent, both great players. Um, Baco was there on the support. I don't think I don't think I watched the matches with Dong. So if Dong was there, I'm sorry.
Oh no, he was in. Yeah, he came in.
Yeah,
I think the second half of the series. Um, and he played. He played the heroes we'd expect out of Don Wagler.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it wasn't too
I think those
surprising.
maps I less paid attention, but I bet Dong played great. So what did surprise
Yeah.
me is I didn't realize that that this team was one for winning Dong for Intervent. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the
I didn't
SRs
realize.
they're only 50 apart
Yeah,
on the sheet, so it's
yeah.
really
I
should be that.
know.
Yeah.
No, it's not like I mean, just looking at it now, it's not that shocking. But
Yeah.
in I guess my mind before, I guess maybe I thought Intervent was higher or Dong was lower for whatever reason. But no, I guess they're very similar skill level. I think they do very different things. I think Dong's definitely more flex, and I think Intervent's a hit scan, right?
Mhm.
So let Sonic play flexible though. Oh, the Sonic Shion though, that was I don't know if anybody else watched that. That was
Isn't Sonic like GM right now on DPS?
Sonic's probably
Like
GM
currently,
everything. That guy's like
and
good at the
he's
game.
he's 3750 on sheet, by the way.
Yeah,
I think he's
that
GM.
guy, yeah,
Yeah,
Listen,
that
maybe the
guy's.
I
fake
will
star. So
forever I
yeah,
will forever think that Andrew 2600 on flex support is insane.
that is crazy.
That is for
The
reference.
team,
That is
Mega
a
value.
700 SR difference to his DPS.
Yeah,
Ooh, there are
that's
bigger SR
crazy.
disparities. I mean,
Well,
for
there
if we're
are.
talking if we're talking SR disparities, the biggest one is probably Rue, with the 3400
uh,
tank and then the 4400 support. That is a whole
Oh
um,
1K
boy.
that we increased. Rue
yeah,
was
isn't
originally
Rue
like
Platt?
28. Yeah, Rue's plat originally was like 2800, 2900 or something like that. That we brought up to 3400. So originally it was like a 1500 disparity, and we brought it to only 1,000. So,
Yeah, yeah. Me thinking my champ player probably isn't Platt on tank, perhaps.
perhaps,
Perhaps
Maybe.
plays a little better than that.
maybe slightly, maybe slightly. But yeah. Shout out to the two Kinets. The Deal Sealers also played really well. Fluff Nuggets, that I mean, Epic Shock said it in chat. That Winston is really really good.
Dude, Fluff
Um,
Nuggets is Thanos.
Yeah, I think this team is really good. We actually scrimmed them, the Deal Sailors, like week 1, and I kind of saw similar stuff in that scrim in the game. I watched a little bit of it. Um, this when they can get Fluff Nuggets on the Mauga, like this team is really scary. I think them like with this Mauga comp honestly is one of the best in the league. Like just on
Yeah.
this brawl, it's really difficult. That's the one map they won in the game, and I think that was like the only time they really got to play the Mauga.
mhm.
And I think if they had, perhaps I don't know like, how exactly the pick bans worked in the series, but I think if the deal sealers could have potentially pick banned their way into playing more of the Mauga, I think it would have been better for them. But
Hmm.
you know, it's unfortunate that they could
Yeah,
only play it on that one map, really.
yeah. I think it was. I mean, playing choosing Blizzard World and then or the I think the two Kinets chose Blizzard World because I think the Sealers just banned if I'm remembering correctly because they got the ban on the ball on map 2, I believe, which
Yeah,
I
the
thought
Blizzard wall I think
was.
ball was banned. Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
don't know if I would have banned ball there if you're planning to play Winston the whole time. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
they did go for the Winston 1v1, but you could save the ball ban for later, and then you can, I mean, with that you can also protect the Mauga later. Um, so like, there are options. So there are some questionable stuff there. I think from the deal sealers, they'll figure it out.
Yeah, and I don't think it's even just a problem with this team specifically. There's been a lot of teams I have not particularly liked their
Oh
pick bans so far this
yeah,
season.
Yeah.
So it's not even
yeah.
just like a thing with
I mean,
just this team.
yeah. Well, I think we give some grace though. A lot of new
Yeah,
captains, a
yeah,
lot of new players. Just
Yeah.
adapting to the format and Aurora in general. So it's people will figure it out as the season goes. It's early in the season.
Yeah. I also feel like the two Kinets or whatever, like who drafted the two Kinets again?
Sonic
Chloe.
Chronic.
Oh no,
Sonic.
sorry,
Like
Soccer's
like
the other team.
that
Sorry.
that team feels like it's literally built to just beat teams that try to make a top heavy team. Because like people who are putting these sinks on flex support or supports in general, it's just gonna make it so much harder to play against the ball comp that it just makes it so hard to win against them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
No.
definitely can.
Sonic is really good at drafting.
Yeah, like I think
He
their
ha-
draft is like
he
really good.
he is the two cadets right now. Last season he had the Marmots, which were probably a top 5 debatably team, depending on how
Nah,
you feel.
I don't think they
Eh,
were top.
uh,
I don't think so.
Okay, they were probably 6 or 7 then.
Eh,
Like,
top
6 or
10,
7.
but
sorry.
I don't
Six,
think they were top
seven.
5. I'm sorry. I just think they
okay.
got like beat from one of playoffs. No, like
They were okay. Okay, Knave,
so
Knave, Knave, Knave,
my
Knave.
sorry.
Who else got beat frame 1 in playoffs?
Hey, why is my team in a conversation? I never said my team's top 5. I'm just saying their team wasn't top 5.
Okay,
I'm not
yeah,
saying my team. I'm just saying their
that's a
team
fair
wasn't top.
argument. That's a fair argument. That's a fair argument. Anyway, we'll get to the next game: the Copenhagen Cats and the Adam and Adams. I didn't catch this one. Did anybody else?
I got to watch some of this. Um, Adams looked really good. I thought they were promising in their week 1 game. It was really close against the Blockheads, and they were kind of dominant in this one. I think map 3 was close. The push was really close. But I don't think the other maps were as close. Uh, I really like how flexible this Adams team is. Like they've had Fuzzy on tank, they've had Adam on tank. Adam's played support map number 1. Adam was actually on DPS in map number 3. So
Dude,
like
Adam's everywhere. I've
he's
heard the
playing
tank. I've heard
every
the
role.
DPS.
He's played
Like,
every role this season already.
Hey, me too.
Um, and honestly, this Anarchy Austin DPS line might be the best in the league. Like just straight up, they're insane.
I can see
Like
it. I can
together,
see
they're
it. It's
actually
a.
crazy and just completely taking over lobby.
I did hear about this a little bit because I wanted to see if I could get any clips from it, and there weren't any highlights because Anarchy was just kind of tapping everybody,
That's really
so there
funny.
wasn't any like
Yeah.
super big things.
The highlight is just the whole game.
Yeah, the highlight is just Anarchy popping off. Like it's
Guys, I was
just
looking for highlights, and it just like the whole game is a highlight. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, and also
Just one
Anarchy
thing.
played tank in map number 3 as well, by the way, which
oh
I didn't think we would see. I'm
We're
not
seeing new
100%
things
on this,
every
but
day.
I vaguely remember seeing like the draft notes for Anarchy mentioning how like the tank is only for emergency situations, and here he is week 2 just pulling out the tank when they're up 2-0. Like I don't know. I think he played Hog or something. Like it was.
we love Hog.
I
I
was
love
not
Hog.
expecting
Maybe
that.
not we, but I love Hog.
Hog. Hog
I
is
know some
awesome.
people hate Hog. I think Ari's a Hog hater. So
I'm pretty sure Greg's a Hog hater.
maybe he can tell me
Yeah,
yes or
Greg
no
Greg
right
said it in
now.
the chat.
Oh,
Hog
is
makes
he?
Greg.
me
Oh, Hog.
angry
He
Yeah.
might
face
be
in chat.
AFK.
No, he's in the chat. Drew's a Hog enjoyer. We've got
A
Swifters
lot
is
of
saying
Hog
what's wrong
enjoyers
with
in chat.
Roadhog. We've got some Hog enjoyers in the chat. But yeah, after that, the Chillers. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the first part because I'm gonna get yelled at. And the Big City
Chi-Town.
Blockheads, Chi-Town,
Chi-Town.
Chi-Town Chillers, and the Big City Blockheads. I'm very high on the Blockheads. I know they lost. And I was lower on the Chillers, but now I'm higher. But I like both of these teams. I streamed this with Mistletoe. It was a fun game. I think for the whole map, or half map of the first one, I was muted or something like that. But it was a fun one. Um, and the Chillers had some definite dominant showings over the Blockheads. That I feel like pushed the Chillers to prove they are a top 5-ish team right now. Compared to the big city Blockheads, who made some maps close, but because they lost, uh, proved themselves as a kind of middle of the road team right now. Um, I I still like them at tank a lot. I think it's really good. I thought the Drono Farah was a little questionable on Shambali. I do remember that a little bit. But I mean Drono's Tracer was amazing. I
Yeah,
think I think that's a thing that people have seen a lot. Drono's Tracer being really good.
I do wonder if Drone Fried is trying to force this Farah a little too much. Um, I think he played it. We played almost entirely Farah in week 1 against the Atoms, and I think he played it a lot this week as well. And it's good, but it's like Farah is one of those heroes that it
People
just
will
doesn't
catch
work
on.
every map, right? Yeah,
Like,
people are gonna
yeah.
catch
Right.
on, and we even think of other people that historically have played a lot of Farah in Aurora don't play it like every map. They
Yeah,
really play more than just
unless you're
that.
Neptune.
Yeah. Yeah, as
I mean,
somebody, as somebody,
Even Neptune plays like
there
Genji
are
and
some
other stuff
maps
as
that are
well.
terrible for far.
Do you
There's no
do you
reason
remember
to
the
play
Zebra season?
it.
The Zebra
Yeah,
season, he might have played Farah every game.
Yeah,
yeah. But
like
also the
But
there's a
team
yeah,
was like
level.
so unbelievably broken that he didn't have
yeah, that is
to
Yeah,
fair.
go.
just a little bit. But yeah, there's
Oh,
definitely a level of where you have to just say I'm not playing far here.
yeah.
Like
It's
it gets bad.
it's really unfortunate that Drono's top two heroes are just also kind of like hard countered by Cass.
Yeah.
So
Welcome to the club.
that is the thing that needs to be figured out a little bit. Um, MVP for that game was Booney, who won both of his maps. Shout out to him. He's had to really pick up the main sport. And he's like a DPS tank player who last season was forced to learn flex support, and now he's being forced on the support again to play main support.
Dude, that's awesome.
Like, so this guy is learning new heroes. He played great. He likes to shout out his clip of him chaining Amalga. So
Dang.
that was cool.
Man, who says
Um,
you can't teach old dogs new tricks, right?
Exactly,
exactly.
bro.
Unk still got it.
Unk still got it.
Monk
I
still
I
got
liked
it.
I liked on I think it was map 4, the final map. I think Spicy played DPS, and I thought that was really good. I thought that was a good showing from Spicy. um, who had I think
Yeah.
an unfortunate tank loss.
Yeah, I think that
Um,
was the one map they lost was Esperanza. And I think they got full capped, right? Didn't they? On Esper?
possibly
It was
Esper. Yeah. It was like right before overtime started, but yeah, they got full capped on Esper. And yeah, like I think it was Met was playing the Orisa. His Orisa was just like going crazy. Like
yeah.
it was
Had to play
insane.
Sigma. Yeah, that's yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I'm the thing about this Chi-Town Chili team. I'm a little scared of like some other dive comps. Any team with Fish on tank, like we know how good Fish is on Brawl,
Hmm.
but he struggles a little bit into dive. I mean, we saw that last season with the Goats where
Yeah.
they like ran Brawl on every map everywhere, like
Yeah.
Well,
never playing dive once.
What's it called?
So
I can confirm we have scrimmed their team. They do I think they just have Spicy playing dive
yeah,
on
yeah,
those dive
Sigma,
maps.
Yeah,
yeah,
Spicy's
yeah.
got a
Which
great
like
hazard,
which like
so
Spicy is
It fits
pretty
their
good
hero
at
pool a
and
dive.
little bit
and I
more,
Yeah.
and I think
right? So
Spice. I think I've also seen Spicy Diva and Winston before,
Yeah,
so
I was
I
gonna
think
Yeah,
yeah,
say
he
I
yeah.
think
plays
he's
he
Diva
plays
just
Diva on Winston, yeah.
he's primarily a dive player. So
I think Spicy fits really well into this team.
yeah,
Because of like
no,
Yeah.
the idea of like, oh yeah, like Fish is like a brawl frog, you know?
Mhm.
I feel like the past couple seasons since Spicy's played, which I think is season 8 was his opening, there have been some teams that have been struggling to find how to fit Spicy on tank and optimize the fact that he's a diamond player. Like he's still really good, but you know he is a diamond player, like me,
Yeah.
like Koi, trying to optimize you know his
Well,
skill
I
set.
was kidding.
Um, and I think Fish built a team that works really well for him,
Yeah.
where he has a good supporting cast where he can come in and play tank. He can specifically play dive on the dive maps, and then he isn't
Yeah.
forced to play brawl where Fish can play brawl. And then if there's a map where they need to play brawl, but they need to get Spicy in, as long as he has his tank game played, he can play DPS. So
Yeah.
I think there's been finally a team built well around Spicy that can optimize his skill set to as best can be used. So I think he'll kind of have like an underdog story this season.
Yeah.
So
Also, like, just like scrim bugs wise, like Vind, that guy might be Thanos on DPS.
maybe a
Like
little bit.
he is not like I haven't seen him play tank, but a lot of fights, bro. It really just depends on if he's like hitting his shots, and he just does that a lot.
Yeah.
Hmm. Um, the next team after that, or the next game, is the Hoopos versus the Syndromers. This is our Division Ave. These
Yeah,
are.
I got to cast this game, and it
Oh, did
was
you?
yeah, I cast this game. It was a wild ride. Uh, Obviously the Syndromers didn't look great in week number one. I mean, both of these teams actually got 3-0'd, I think, in
Yeah,
week number one.
yeah.
And
We
so,
three
like
of the
coming into the
Syndromers.
game,
Y'all
it
three of the
was like
Hippos.
this was really big game for both teams just to avoid being like bottom of the group.
Hmm.
And they both like tried their hardest, and it was the Hoopos that came out on top. Once again, the Shinbone hit scan turned out to be Thanos. He won MVP for this game. He won
Nice.
all three of the maps that he was in, and the two maps they lost were the ones where he was on the bench.
Hmm.
And that is like the biggest negative thing I have to say about the Hoopos is like it's really odd that for Warbler Hawk to come in, she's on DPS 1v1ing for Shinbone
Hmm.
because it feels like it doesn't really fit into her strengths of being a support player, and like asking her to 1-for-1 with someone who's a DPS main and is higher SR, so that's like seems really difficult.
Hmm.
And so, I wonder if there's potentially a different comp for them to play where Orbitalhawk can be on support, but uh if it is that they have to 1-for-1 for Shinbone, I think that's gonna be a big challenge for the Hoopos going forward. Yeah, Greg just said it in chat. Warblehawk DPS is 400 SR on sheet below Shinbone, and they're 1-for-1ing.
Um,
Yeah.
I do
That's a little
think
awkward.
there is a shout out to Warblehawk. Though. I do think in the week 2 clips chat that I have that Warblehawk did get a 5K on KR.
She did get a
So
5K on the
Oh
farm.
my
so
goodness, that's awesome.
Type.
So it is a 400 SR disparity, and there is going to be, a little bit of difference there. But it seems like it's not like the worst difference in the world. It just maybe Shinbone might just be playing like crazy right now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Sure.
I think
Right.
it's like a
maybe
big
it's
ask,
not
I'm
one
and
player
just-
I
bad. That
think
was
they
just
can.
goat.
I
yeah,
think they can come to the occasion. I believe.
yeah. I think
For
I
sure.
think I think if they can't find a comp that Warbler Rock will improve on this season as DPS goes.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
Yeah.
but yeah, right now it's a team that's definitely figuring themselves out. So
Yeah, and they got the win, right, which was the most
yeah,
important thing.
yes,
It's like
that
a
is
team that definitely is improving, and I think the end of the season could be a lot better than what they are now, and they already got the win, so that's huge.
yeah. The next game we can comment on is the
Hold on,
Seattle
actually, I want to
Speedsters.
talk about the syndromers a little bit too. Can't skip
Yeah.
over the
Oh
syndromers.
yes,
Yeah, it's
I'm
not.
such an ass. I'm such an ass. Yeah, let's
Yeah,
talk about
that's
the
what you gotta
Syndromers.
talk about. I mean, tough game for them. They almost pulled off the reverse sweep. They went down 0-2, came back into it, lost map 5. Uh, this team definitely has some struggles. It's very similar, actually, to what's going on with the Hoopoes, where it's Jamal is 1-for-1ing with Rebel, and Jamal is 550 SR lower than Rebel on
Oh
the
Lord.
DPS. It's it's really difficult, and I feel so bad for Jamal because this is not a terrible player, but like kind of like with Spicy, I just don't think that they've been drafted to a team that like plays around them having a 1700 DPS, right?
Right.
Like
Yeah.
Greg said in chat, the Jamal lineup is 3390, which means you can get like 500 extra SR elsewhere or something. So instead of having Dr. Jargo be 3550, you could have a 4K DPS instead, and it's just not really fair to Jamal or the rest of the team really that they're just forced to play way below the cap, and it just makes it so difficult for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
Maybe we'll see some. I don't know how we can increase the SR there, other than I guess trades. Like
Maybe.
I
Yeah.
don't. There's not really a good world where you increase SR for this team anyway. Everybody's on their highest SR roll.
Hmm.
Um.
Right.
So
Yeah, the way that roster looks, everything's kind of like
It's just kind of wonky.
it's not. Yeah. The SRs. I mean, how it looks, it's like things are kind of already locked in place. There's not a ton of flexibility on shifting people around to make that work better.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any more comments on the Spurt Syndromers?
Carson's still
Mm-mm.
Thanos.
That is
Carson's still
true.
Thanos.
That guy
That
was
guy's
that guy was
goat.
going crazy in the game.
That guy makes every map at least a little competitive.
Yeah, also, like
'Cause-
Keeks is a really good value for 3400.
Yeah, I think he
I
was mostly
agree.
playing the main support for them, and is
Oh,
honestly looked
really?
really solid. Yeah.
I've always seen him play flag support, but if he's doing solid on the main support, that's really nice.
Well, I mean, his other sport is Corgi, who is probably a top 5 here in the league. If I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, yeah, gotcha.
Flex support
Corgi,
for sure. Yeah.
Corgi, I'm super high on Corgi Kiri. I talked about this last week. So Keeg would probably move over to Kiri or like not to the main sports.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Any more comments on this first and foremost, or
Mhm.
now do I move on to the other team?
I
I'm
think we can
ready.
move on.
Okay, Seattle Speedsters versus Matchtime Dreamers. Seattle Speedsters 3-0. I didn't catch this
Dab
game.
Master smells. That's it.
Yeah, I underestimated the Matchtime Dreamers initially. I mean, my own PR had them kind of low, I think, to start, and then they did amazing in week 1, and then you have the Speedsters, who I would say is top 1 or 2 team.
Yeah, I've got to be honest. I think Seattle's like Speedsters is definitely like a top 3 team. I don't even remember where I'll put them in, and like last like stream or whatever, or like last podcast. Like that team
Probably
is
too low.
solid.
We put
Yeah.
them 7. I tried to advocate for them being
Oh.
higher,
Oh.
but we did put them
Dab
I
7.
think
Swifters
the
Heart,
fact
Oh,
that's
this
that
all you
team
have
is
to say.
crazy.
yeah, I think the
It's
fact you could play
insane.
Dab Master on literally any role. I think Dab Master is probably like a top maybe 5 tank in the league. I think he's just like he like I don't want to glaze here, but he is a very good player for this environment for the way he likes to play. Because he
And
is one of the people that just likes to try to get as much value at all times.
yeah, and guy with a face when guy with a face comes in is also good. So
Yeah,
it's
especially for
like
2,400, bro. Like
yeah,
that's insane.
yeah,
And that allows Dabmaster Para DPS line, which is disgusting.
Disgusting.
And you have Swifters. Swifters, I think, is probably one of their more like Dab Para Swifters are all like really flexible when it comes to each of the roles they're on. Taken Watt is also really good value for Diamond. I don't know. I just think they have really good flexibility, like these other teams. Like they might have like less flexibility for like rosters, but they have enough to be able to do a lot.
Yeah, this team, I feel like they have no weaknesses, really. Um, all the players are just so flexible, and you have some of the highest, like, the most skilled players in the league. Like, Dabmaster can just take over a game. And even if
Yeah,
Dabmaster has a
and if
little bit of an off
Dabmaster's not
day,
feeling it that day,
yeah.
bro, oh, you got Para and Swifters or like
Oh, yeah.
the face,
Like,
like literally anybody. Like,
this team's so disgusting.
yeah, it's like a lot of teams might have to rely on somebody to just pop off every week. They have like every player that could pop off one day. It's awesome.
Hmm. If one of if all of them have an off day though, they might just get cooked.
Dude, if they all have an off day, I'm gonna flame somebody.
Based. The Match Time Dreamers. How did they look this game?
Let's see.
They definitely looked mortal. I mean, week one we were all praising Danny Mac. I mean, he had like I think he got 50 kills in one
it
of the
was
games and like
insane. Yeah,
45 kills. He was absolutely dominating. This week didn't really have the same impact. Guy with the face actually I think did a really good job of shutting him down. Um,
Yeah.
Danny Mac wants to play these really aggressive, like, Hazard, Queen, Mauga, just
Mhm.
really fast, run in your face. And if you're playing against a team that knows how to peel and absorb that hit, then I think he can struggle a little bit and potentially make this team a little predictable, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know, I feel like these first couple of weeks are just going to be a lot of like, oh, this team can bleed and like this team can lose, and it's gonna be interesting seeing like like a lot of these weeks going forward.
Hmm.
yeah, and with
Well,
how
I mean, after
many teams there are, it's kind of hard to even gauge based on just like one group, you know,
Yeah.
to the next.
yeah,
So
we'll see. We'll see. We have one more week, and then we have re-racks, so we'll see how things pan out there. Any more comments on Dreamers Speedsters, guys?
No,
I'm good.
I'm
Okay.
good.
Next up, we have the Iraqis Armadillos beating the Alaskan Salmon 3-1. Now, I don't know what's wrong with the Salmon team. I didn't watch this game. Another one I didn't watch. People could flame me in the chat, but um, it's it just I feel like it's one of those things where they should be better than they should. Now, I do, from what I hear, the vibes are still good. The vibes are there. This team's having fun. Um, but it just feels like they should be better.
Oh, I agree 100%. All I
Yeah,
saw was like the first map, and Marmello was just running the lobby on Doom. I think that's the
yeah.
only thing I saw.
Yeah, honestly, I think this game is more about the armadillos being good than the salmon being bad. 'Cause
Yeah, I
I think
agree.
Marmello was putting in work on the Doom. Now, I will say once again, I think this is like another pick ban mistake. They didn't ban Doomfist at all this series. It
Yeah.
was 4 maps and they didn't ban Doom against Marmello. And the 3 maps he did get to play Doom, he just kind of ran the lobby. So I think that's like a very missed opportunity for the salmon. But
Yeah, I also think they have like a really good like double threat because you have like Marmello with like a lot of these like dive like Doom, like you have the Doom and some like dive tanks and everything, and then you just have Laser just shooting in the back line.
Yep,
Like you
that's the
either have
same
to
thing
deal
I
with
was thinking.
Marmello or you just get shot by Laser.
Hmm. Yeah, I think the Armadillos are proving that they're better than some people thought, and I just and the Salmon are proving that they're worse than some people thought. Like I don't know, that feels like it's just what it is right now. Now I do think the Salmon can buckle down and figure it out. I think even if they lose their next game, they'll be re-racked into a division that is just obviously bad teams, and they might find themselves there. But it's going to be a hard bounce back for to try and place yourself well into playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think honestly, out of all the 0-2 teams, I think I'm highest still on the Salmon.
Oh,
I think it's just kind
absolutely.
of unfortunate the way that this game went for them, but I think they could definitely bounce back.
I believe.
Uh, yeah, and then I mean that's pretty much all I have on them. Like you guys said, Marmelo look good, Laser look good, Salmon are just you know I guess figuring it out, but I don't have any other comments on that. Moving on, we can go to the Keyblade Masters versus the Glup Shidos. Glup Shidos won a map, everybody. Round of applause.
Woo!
This is everybody.
Awesome.
They seem pretty happy about it. So, congrats to the Shidos for winning a map,
Dub.
and then losing
I
the
still
series
can't
three
take that
one
name, bro.
to the Keyblade Masters. This was one of the games I was watching at the same time as the Two Connects and Deal Sealers. I was watching Nesquik's POV. Um, it they had a dominant. The Keyblade Masters had a really good showing on Lijiang, and then from what I remember, it was I think a pretty close game. I'm not 100% sure. On KR, but the Club Shitos won, and then I think the other maps were just pretty in favor of the Keyblade Masters. Like the Club Shitos had their one, and that was it. Um, this Keyblade Masters team is what 2-0 right now. But they have lost maps to two teams that people originally thought were really underwhelming. So it's hard to place my finger on whether I think they're really good or if they're really bad, or not really bad. Obviously, they've won two games, but if they're bad, I mean, like how you were saying you were the highest on the 0-2 teams, you were highest on the Salmon. I think in terms of 2-0 teams, I'm lowest on the Keyblade Masters right now.
Mm-hmm.
So you can
Yeah.
make an argument like maybe the Basilisk, the Kitazons, around that area, but between the 2-0 teams right now, I'm probably lowest on Keyblade Masters. They're not bad by any means,
No.
but that's I am lowest on them in general. Um, I know week the week 3. I think if Hylians win today, it'll be a big game between them, the Keyblade Masters and Hylians, and I'm really excited for that match next week that we will talk about later. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I'm mixed on the Keyblade Masters and their skill level, and I don't know. Maybe the Shidos are better than we thought by winning a map. I'm not sure on that one.
Yeah, I'm not 100% convinced on this Keyblade Masters team yet. It's still the awkward scenario of it's Silver Tulls and Big Brain on tank. They're swapping,
Yeah, I
and
was about to ask. They have silver
two
tools on
off
tank.
rollers, and just not 100% convinced on them yet being like really great on this tank role.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I've seen silver tools on tank. Like, I think Para mentioned it during the draft or whatever. But I mean, he was playing, I think, like B League, like it's like upper league or the middle div in like Kitsune League or whatever, as a tank player, and he made like, I think he made grand finals on it with a pretty decent team, but also like the middle div was like really stacked in comparison. Which I think his tank is pretty good for Aurora standards.
Hmm. Yeah. Any more comments?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. Um, Basilisks, Marshadows, 3-1 in favor of the Basilisks.
I saw a little bit of this game.
So did I.
Basilisks look good, man. I think Nort. I mean, low key, Nort would be like my MVP. We had it like ended right now. I think this guy's crazy on this tank roll.
If it ended in week 2, nor
If in
MVP.
the week, dude, Nort would be my MVP.
Bro,
Okay,
Nort
okay.
is like carrying the flag with his like what is it, six rookies. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
awesome.
five
five
rookies.
rookies
Dude,
in Nort.
Dude, he is like veteran, just teaching the rookies, bro. It's awesome.
I mean, I've said this before to multiple people, and I'm not afraid to say it again. I'm still not very, very convinced by this team. I'm more convinced now over their win over the Marshadows.
Mhm.
Um, but the Basilisk and Kitazons, they have something to prove next week. Um, we'll see what happens there. But yeah, I'm also mixed on that. Um,
I think I'm more
I think,
convinced on this team now. It's maybe because I'm just so high on Norton. I just think this guy can do no wrong, you know?
um, yeah, no, I mean, I'm lower on them than most people are, but they're, but once again, 2-0 team by no means bad, you know? Like, that's just how it is. So I definitely, like I said, I was lowest on the Keyblade Masters between the 2-0 teams, which means I'm higher on the Basilisk than them. But it's like 2-0 teams. There's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, wait, 3. There's 6 right now, and I'm like Toucan Chillers, Speedsters, Kitas on Basilisk Masters, Keyblade Masters. Like that's how I'm at right now in
Mhm.
2-0 teams. Um, so I mean that might be a hot take, but
I
I
think
I'll
it's a
don't
take
think
hot
that.
it's
take.
too hot.
I'll
I don't think it's too hot of a take, just because I mean, I can understand the hesitation with 5 rookies, and we're still pretty early in the season.
Yeah.
So
That's fair.
um. Sorry. But yeah, I really have no comments on this game. Like the Marshadows had moments where they look good. The Didn't You See Me Vendetta was, oh my god, amazing.
It's
But
awesome.
but I mean, other than that, the Marshadows just didn't really have a good showing. The Basilisk just looked pretty good in
Yeah.
my opinion. Like I know most of the games were kind of close. Like I know Circuit was close. I think KR was slightly close. Um, I mean, New Junk was a dominant showing by the Marshadows, but like just it just didn't feel close, you know, even
Mhm.
if it looked close. Um, but I think it's another team that might just need some time to figure it out. I think they have the players.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
I think there's a long season to go for the
Slade and Didn't You
Marshadows
See
team.
Me are awesome. I think they have a couple rookies like Ghosted. I think his venture was great. Pierce is a great support. Noah's Arc seems to be putting in numbers. They were down munching last week, and they were working with ooh, Nano Mercy or something. I think
yeah,
maybe I can't
another
remember.
Mercy.
Yeah, Nano Mercy. I think was the ringer. So um, so they weren't with their full team, but yeah, no,
Yeah, I think the Marshadows team has the players. They're very flexible. We saw like when they actually got to play the Zardetta Didn't You See Me on the Vendetta that won him the league, that they 3-0'd like really dominant New Junk City. That map was not close at all. But
Mhm.
I don't think they got to play that Zardetta comp on any other map in the series with Didn't You See
they
Me on
didn't.
Detta.
They didn't.
Right,
And
because they
it's
had
like if they
Ghosted
could
on
just
Dota
run that
sometimes,
every map,
right?
I think they'd be better. But they didn't.
Yeah. Um, that's pretty much my thoughts on that game. I don't know if anybody else has more comments on
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Drew said it in chat. It's just when they're not doing the Zardetta they struggle. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Mhm.
that's
Yeah,
fair.
and then you can
Yeah,
just
they
like
just
target ban it, and it's just like there's like 2 maps,
yeah, and
kind of
that's
annoying.
two maps. So yeah, they just need to figure out what they're doing for those 2 maps where they have their band.
So we gotta get some flexibility, bro.
Yeah, it could happen, it could not. We'll see what happens with the Marshadows, but they could improve or they could stay exactly where they are. In that same division though, we have the Kizons 3-0ing the Spaded Aces, and another game that I was kind of watching. I was watching the Flambo Jambo POV, and I don't even know if I can necessarily say the Kizons are a super good team. It just feels like the Aces are bad. Like
Who's on aces? I
It's,
can't even give you my opinion. I know one person on that team.
one person
I
on Aces. These
I
people have been in
Yeah.
the league for a while, so it's
Well,
not like
I
they're
haven't
unknown
been
to
in the
talk
league
to.
for a while.
Oh,
So
okay, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah.
I don't know much about MT, but and Paradox wasn't there. Panini was ringing. And they had Fancy for Voyager, and so it's not exactly the same hero pools. But individually, like I think Voyager is a great hitscan player, has Trace on the back. WK is pretty
Yeah,
good
I saw
support, also
Fancy playing
flexible.
Tracer.
Flexible on the DPS. I like D Blank in his hero pool. The Lucio on a Mizu, all pretty decent. Strudel's got a great DPS and support on him as well. Individually, I think these players are great. I just don't think it works together in a cohesive way on
Like
this
there's
team.
just something
And
missing.
yeah, and it's
Yeah.
and I think it's showing already. Like I think the Kitasons had a really good showing. Shambali, like that full hold was immaculate. Like that was really fun to watch. So the Kitasons, like the maps aren't really close. Like they are showing that they are the dominant team over the Spaded Aces. Um so it's just really hard to give them all my praise when it just seems like the Aces are really bad.
Well,
So
Yeah.
we see noticing, the Basilisks and the Kitasans are in the same group.
yeah,
So their wins are
Uh-oh.
against the same teams.
yeah, and I'm
So that's I think why I can understand
Yeah.
more now why you're saying it's kind of hard to gauge
where the Basilisk
where
and
they
Kitas on sit,
stand.
right? Yes,
Yeah.
because they've beat two teams that are 0-2 with
Yeah, they've
-4
beaten
and
the
-5
same
diffs.
teams, and it's just like, yeah, it's kind of funky.
So it
Yeah,
does
it's
kind of just lead into next week kind of perfectly to
Yeah.
see
uh-huh.
which one
We
of
can
them
find
comes out
out
on
next
top.
week.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kitasons
Dragon
versus
Ball.
Basilisk.
Find out next time on Dragon
Find
Ball
out
Z.
Dragon Ball Z.
But
That's gonna
yeah,
be awesome.
yeah, it'll be a good game, but it's really hard for me to I like individual play. Well, obviously I don't know the Basilisk that well. I think Nortlogic is a good tank. I've always been worrisome about his hero pool, but people are telling me and trying to reassure that his hero pool is outside of what I know, so that gives me a little hope for them. And then I like so many of the players individually on the Kitasons. I think Arya's a great player. I think Riddle's a great player. I think Sai's a great player. I think Flambeau's a great player. I think Roar's a great player. I think Gumpy's great sync. Like these, so good player. Like I like this team together as a whole. It's just, do these pieces work together as a whole?
Also, tell me if
Yeah.
I'm wrong, but is Kitasons not just like a vibe squad or no?
Oh, it kind of is.
It's definitely a vibe squad, but it's also a vibes. But it's also seem like it's a vibe squad of people who want to win. So like
Yeah, like,
it
I see every team here wanting to win. Like,
well, yeah. Well, I think there are some people on here who really want to win though. Like I know
yeah,
Riddle's
100%.
really looking for that third ring with him on tank. I know
He has
he's
two
reaching for it.
rings.
He
Holy
has two
goat!
rings. He has two rings, one on DPS, one on support. He's looking for one on tank. Um,
Is Riddle the
so
LeBron of this league?
people would say that's
No.
LeBron. So,
Oh yeah,
but
I forgot. I literally have LeBron on my team. My bad.
yeah. Um, but yeah, there are people with more rings. Obviously, Corey has more rings. Nathan has more rings. Yak has more rings. Like all those people, I think have four
Yeah.
rings. So there are people with more rings than Riddle, obviously. Um, I think Translect has a 3, I think, as well. Like
Yeah, I think so.
there are people that have quite a few rings. It's just Riddle specifically looking for like a hat trick on one on each roll. Like so he's
Dude, I
locked
wish him the
in.
best of luck, bro. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. So I know this team really wants to win, but yeah, it's definitely a vibes team. A ton of people that I could see just being friends. Like, so I know Ari and Sai, I think, have been on a team together. Riddle and Jack have worked together on the Scroll Squad. Flambeau's just a nice guy who gets along with everyone. Roar
Dude,
seems to,
Flambeau's awesome. I love that guy
yeah,
so much.
yeah. It seems to be a really vibey team. Um,
Yeah.
So it's just like I'm saying, it's just questionable on which team's good between the Kitties and the Basilisk, and if they're good at all, maybe the division is just a circle of suck. Like,
Yeah, who knows, you know?
There is
but
always that one division every time we do like these groups where like
Uh-huh.
3 or out of the 4 like teams in the group are just really bad. I think the first season we did groups, season what was it,
8?
9 or 8 or 9,
I think it was
something like that.
8. I think it was
8,
8.
where there was one group of 4. There was only 4 teams that missed playoffs, and 3 of them came from the same initial group. And
See,
it's
we're
like
gonna
it's
I
always like
wanna
hard to tell. Is this gonna be one of those groups where
yeah. Let
a
me
lot of
open
these teams are
the
actually all bad?
season
yeah,
8
we're
sheet.
gonna we're gonna have the circle of suck and then the group of death. Like
Yeah.
I feel like it's like half the leagues.
Yeah, that season.
Um
What was it? It was the Was it the winter group where it was the Pastries, Hummingbirds, Egoists, and Roram, and they all missed
Yeah.
playoffs?
Yeah, Hummingbirds was the only team in that group that made
Which is
playoffs. The
weird
other
because
three
the
missed.
Pastries 3-0'd that division, and the Hummingbirds came
I
back
think the
and get to
Pastries
semifinals.
lost. I think the Pastries
Every
lost
game after
every
that.
other game that season. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
they got
Yeah.
0-3'd in the next division, and then yeah, and they got 0-3'd in the next division after that. So yeah, I think they missed. Yeah, it was the Pastries Egoists and Rohan Raheem, and then the only other team was the Mulchmaxers, which was a part of my group, the summer group. So but yeah, no, that was it was a very circle of suck, and you won't know what happens because, like I said, the Pastries 3-0'd, and the Hummingbirds were the only one to make the playoffs, right? So we'll see what happens there. Um, but yeah, this could be the division in circle of suck. I mean, I think I think season 9 right after that there was a division that we were all highly rating. It was the one with the Horse Girls, the Wumpus Waves, I think it was the Puffles and the Artie team, what was that called?
Pekkas. The
The Pekkas,
Pekkas.
yes. And I feel like a lot of people were rating those teams very highly, super early, and then it felt like the Horse Girls and it didn't make playoffs. The Wumpus and the Pekkas were kind of mediocre teams, and the Puffles were really good. But it's just like people were rating all these teams really highly, and then they all were just it was just kind of like mediocre. And that could also be something that very much happens with the division of Toucanet, Steelers, Ogerpon, and Ender Dragons, a division that people I think are rating really highly, where there's one that's kind of fall off, and the rest are rated pretty good, but that it could just be a circle of mid in the end, you know,
Yeah, who
and with
knows?
Sonic at top. like so
Yeah, we
so
just
yeah
got Sonic Ronic.
It's
Just
always
living the
Sonic. You have the
league.
Puffles. You have the Toucanets. Yeah,
Dude, it's crazy.
Ari
he's just the
correcting some
goat.
misinformation in chat. Yeah, the Pekkas actually got the 4th seed that season, and
did
the
they
Waves were the
okay
6th seed. So that,
okay
that division was actually pretty good. The 3
I
teams that
I
made playoffs were really good.
it's kind of like I think the Wumpus went 1-2 in the first division, went 3-0 in a division that was pretty mid, including beating my team, and then I think doing mediocre in the team after that. And I think the Pekkas were a very similar situation. I think that season had a lot of weak teams, if I'm gonna be honest. I think season 9 sucked. The
Whoa,
Puffles and the Hyraxes
season
were
9
good.
slander.
The Puffles and Hyraxes were good. The Plague were pretty decent, and I don't. That's like it to me.
I don't know. Vengeance were good. Yeah,
Oh
Vengeance were a
yeah,
good team.
yeah. It was kind of like those 4 teams, and the rest I'm just kind of like, on. So including my team, like my team was just kind of meh. I love the players. Like Dyer. Dyer was great to play with. Space Maker was great to play with. Like the team was fun. Um,
Yeah,
it
it
was just
was a very
that.
top-heavy season though. There was like
Yeah.
4 good teams. Everyone else was pretty garbage.
That
I
happens.
can
That
see that
happens
being
every
true.
season. Like the season before that, it was like Zebras, Sherbs, uh, Mouse Guppies. Like that was
And
a
it
thing.
was
And then
it was really just Zebras though. Let's be
yeah,
honest. And nobody
yeah,
else even really came
yeah.
close.
And then last season, I mean, some people find this a hot take. I think there were only 2 really good teams, and it was Spectres and Penguins. I think everyone after that was kind of mediocre.
Yeah,
So
they were just kind of like the filler characters for their canon episode, you know?
yeah, yeah. But yeah, I think that wraps up Borealis breakdown. That totally didn't take an hour, guys.
It didn't take an
Um,
hour and a half, you know?
so Greg is on prod right now. Greg, if you wanna, you guys can't hear him, but Greg, if you wanna move over to screen sharing to move over to bulletin board, so we can um do PR.
Bulletin board, PR.
So everyone's looking at this
Here
right
we
now.
go.
This is also if you want to change the segment, it's on introduction right now. You probably just have to
Oh, I
press
had it
the
paused.
next segment again. Um, but this was our PR from last week. I have the Google Doc open right now. This very wrong. I mean, let's be honest.
Let's
I mean, I was
Yeah.
I was a
That's
part of
really
it, but
bad.
me.
Wait,
Hylians at
hold up,
18
hold
is
up, hold up,
fucking
hold up.
No,
crazy. I'm
okay.
sorry.
This was really bad. I obviously was a part of this, but
Oh
Nathan, Greg,
boy.
and
Oh
Cy were
no.
also included. I think the only thing that I could say set in stone right now is I want to keep the 2 cadets at 1.
I can I be honest?
I disagree.
I think Seattle Speedsters are number one.
I agree. I think
I
Caesar
agree.
Pizza's number 1.
I think their team
I
is just extremely stacked, and I think, truthfully, I think if you put them in any group, they would come out the
The only reason I say the Toucanets is because I'm high on the Deal Stealers, and I feel like a pretty confident win over them compared to the Seattle Speedsters, who have beat some teams that we probably are going to put middle of the road compared to the Deal Stealers that I think we'll probably put top 10. That's my main argument. I'm fine putting Seattle
Okay.
Speedsters
Here,
2.
here's my thing.
I put him at 1.
I think Seattle Speedsters are better than I think. I think they could beat anybody in Australia. Say, I do think that their pool is weaker than Australia. Say, but I do think if you put them in there, they would compete really well.
Okay. I mean, I'll put them at 1 if
I
we
would say
agree
1 or
to
2. If you
I
put them in
mean,
1 or 2, I'm happy.
It
It's
might
really
be a
thing.
hot take, but I think the Armadillos are better than the Sealers.
Whoa.
And they
Really?
The
Speedsters beat
Sealers?
them.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, that reinforces that you guys think the Seattle Speedsters are 1. I am not budging on Toucanets being 2 though. They are 2,
That's
no
fine.
below.
Yeah, that's
My-
fine.
Yeah,
Like
that's
they,
fine.
they have the record to prove that they are meant to be like at least top 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now-
Until somebody
Toucanets-
beats them, it's like
The thing about the Toucanets is that I just don't think we've seen enough flexibility from them. We've seen Ball, we've
Yeah,
seen
they-
Winston, and then like Sig, and that's
people
those, like, the
just
only
haven't
3
been able to
candidates.
stop Ball. That's the issue.
Yeah, that's the thing. But I just
I-
don't think it's. I don't think
Yeah.
that means they should be 1 automatically. I think if the Speedsters play the Toucanets, I think they would win.
I think if they played, I think they would probably. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna throw shade.
Yeah. Okay. Who do we want to put 3? Is this are we leading one of the other 2-0 teams? Nave, are we leaning one of ours? Are we leading Ferryman or Super Saiyans? Like, what are we thinking 3?
Hmm. I'll look at the standings to see who's good. I mean, so Chi-Town, I think, deserves to be in the conversation.
I think Chi-Town is a
I think-
definitely top 5 team.
I
It's
think
just are they 3?
Chi-Town is. I don't think they're 3. I honestly, okay. I think top 3 would either go to like the Itositos teams, so the Hylians,
Yep.
You want to put the
Chi-Town,
Hylians?
and then I could also see Styx Ferryman being top 3. I don't know. I wouldn't say like. I'd probably say like maybe top 5 for Styx Ferryman.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
think the Highlands are very good. I honestly, watching the PR last week, the thing I was most upset about was the Highlands being at 18. I think this is a top 5 team.
Yes,
I
I think-
incredible
I think-
disrespect seeing them at 18.
Yeah, I
I'll
think
move
well I
them
think
up.
also they were at 18 was because they just hadn't played yet, but like still
Which
I
is
think
fair.
just on paper their team is like really good. for,
Okay. I
Like
will.
the value they're getting.
Do you want me to put them at 3?
I'm fine with them at 3. I'd be okay with
I'm
that.
perfectly fine with them either like 3 or 4.
Okay, I'll put them 3. Are we wanting Chi-Town or Styx Ferryman 4?
I gotta look at the rosters. 1 second.
I don't know how much I want to like influence because it's
Influence,
my
yeah.
team
Talk
I'm
your
talking about,
shit,
right?
twin,
So-
bro. Talk your shit.
I will say this. I think, it's always interesting because it's like power rankings are very different than like end of season rankings. I think power rankings like this week, if the teams played, what would happen? It's hard to say. I think if my team like the biggest issue with my own team is that I just don't think the people on my team are like super motivated. Like TC, how many times were you guys scrimming like last season to win the league? By the end of it,
At least once a week.
at least. But weren't you guys scrimming like 3 times in the playoffs or something though? Right?
No,
No.
we were very secretive about our scrims, but we only did once a week. And it was out of league scrims. Like I went to the.
Oh, okay.
We did one VOD review as well, so we were like there was that. But no, we weren't scrimming 3 times
Oh,
a week.
okay,
Nobody
okay.
has the time for that for Aurora.
I think the Highlands
Love
did, not
Aurora,
the Highlands.
but-
The Hyrexes did that. That shit was crazy.
Oh, did
scrimmed
they?
like 4. Yeah, I think the Hyrexes scrimmed like 4 times. A week.
Also,
they were crazy for that.
What's it called? I know I know that they like lost or whatever. Oh, let's see. Who did they lose to? 1 second.
Who?
I know Match Time Dreamers lost to Speedsters, but I also think they could also be considered like top 5, 6. Like, I don't think that team is bad.
I think I
I'd
would
leave
put
them
them
out of
like
the top
8.
5.
I would put them.
Yeah,
like
I'd
8
be
or
fine
9.
with that. I'd be fine with that. I
Top
think
10, I think,
I
is
honestly
fair.
I think we go Chi-Town Chillers and then Styx Ferryman.
I'm fine
Okay.
with that.
Cool. We'll do Chi-Town at 4. And then we'll do Sticks Fairman at 5. That's what we said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
So what else? There's Super Saiyans,
At,
Dreamers, Deal
at
Stealers.
if I'm
Yeah.
all these.
I'm putting in my mind, I don't know this. I'm putting Sealer 6, Saiyan 7. That's where I'm at.
That's fine with me. Yeah, I'm chill.
I'm
with
okay
that.
with that.
Yeah. I
Okay.
have no inquiries.
I'm
Man,
really high on the Deal
I
Stealers team in general, so I think this.
Dude,
is
I
like-
just think Fluff Nuggets is just the goat. And
that
like,
guy's crazy. That
this
guy's
guy went
insane.
band for band with me on Rock Fluxes, and it was awesome. Like, I don't think
I'm
I've
not
seen a
a, I'm
person
not
so
as high
consistent.
on the Super Saiyans as TC would
I'm high on my
hope that
team.
I
Hey,
am.
talk your shit. That's it.
Yeah, talk your shit, twin. Talk your shit.
Talk your
What
shit,
was
HV.
bad about the team?
Yeah, what do you hate about it?
I mean, I just think that TC did kind of well based on what his draft turned out to be.
Dude, that was
I
so
would say
cooked.
it was
My,
just-
I don't know if I
I
don't know if you guys know. I was in call when this was happening with HV. My original plans were to draft Tommy Slat at the beginning of round 2 and HV at like mid round 2, and Tommy Slat was drafted at the end of round 1, and HV was drafted right after my first pick in round 2.
Panic.
So I was so panicked.
Yeah, I'd be panicked too. I get it.
But
Yeah, I'd be willing to talk more shit, but then if my team loses, that would be really embarrassing. So
HV,
That is
just,
fair.
Just,
I-
just say you
I
hate
think we'll
TC,
ha-
bro.
The
Just say you hate
only
TC.
win that they have so far is against the Spurt Syndromers.
that is fair.
And that is
Yeah,
what
it's
I'll
just
say.
like yeah.
Whereas I know, my team has yet to play this week as well. So TC's also hasn't, Naves also hasn't. So you can't really hold it against the team because it still looks
Yeah.
decent on paper. Like it still looks good.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's not like they
so,
lost a map; they 3-0'd,
but yeah,
right? So
right. So, but I'd be cautious about putting him that high up. I'd probably lean more towards like a 10 placement.
ooh,
that's fair. If I'm thinking about other teams around, like what team I would have over the Saiyans potentially, I feel like I could consider Basilisks. I think they're really good.
Have we put armadillos on here yet?
Armadillos have
No.
not been listed yet either.
I feel like I
Where even
kind
are
of
they
would
on
be
here? They're at
down with
19.
Nave's take. I don't know if it was Nave or HV about how armadillos might be over deal sealers. I think
it
either
was
one is
HV.
fine. I don't
Yeah,
remember,
that was me.
bro. I think they'd probably be lower than Super Saiyans, but I think armadillos would be fine, like in the middle.
I personally think Match Time Dreamers are better than the Armadillos, but I'm fine putting Match
I
Time
agree.
Dreamers
No, I
8
agree.
and
I agree. I
Armadillos
agree. I
9.
agree. I think
Dreamers at 8 is
armadillos.
fair.
I think
Okay,
Dreamers at
I'm
8
gonna
or 9 is fine.
Okay. Do we want to put the Armadillos at 9, or do we want to start filling in like the other 2-0 teams, the Basilisks, the Kizons, the King Blade Masters? Like I kind of want to put the Kizons at 9.
I can see that.
I'm down
Yeah,
for that.
I'm-
I think even though we think it might be like a quote unquote like what is it like Circle of Suck or
Circle
whatever,
Suck, yeah.
I still think the fact that they are 5 map diff still just shows that they're like not a bad team.
Yeah.
Like, they're not like losing maps on purpose, you know.
I would
And
still.
If it was my own PR, I would put them above the Saiyans, obviously. I mean,
Wow, that's funny.
that's.
I'm sorry.
I will work on my own and then post it.
Yeah.
So I don't want to necessarily just make this into like the same thing.
Also, I'm like a
So-
sporadic thinker, so I might want to say stuff like things going up and
Okay.
down after.
Do we want to after the Kizons? Are we feeling Basilisks? Are we thinking those
I
teams
think-
are very similar skill level?
Basilisks, Armadillos, I think next to each other.
I
Yeah.
also think Ender
Okay.
Dragons can be up there too. I still don't
No,
like.
I don't think so. I don't think
You
so.
don't think so?
I think there's
No.
simply too much uncertainty about this team right now.
Yeah,
to-
you're
For
right.
me
Yeah, I
to
agree.
say with confidence that they're a top like 15 team, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like
Okay.
they need to get stuff tied down, and then it would be.
After the Armadillos, I'm thinking like an area of Skylanders, Keyblade Masters, Ogre Pawn is kind of where I'm at.
So Ogre Pawn #1. I'm just kidding.
That feels fair. I would probably feel like this is where the Keyblade Master should
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
They
they're
they,
2-0,
they round out
they
the
haven't lost
top
yet.
12.
Yeah.
it's
they're
kind of hard to
definitely
get
an
mad
above
at a
average
team
team, for
that's like just winning games.
Are we feeling like the next couple to me are Big City Blockheads, Skylanders, Adams, and Ogrepon.
I
I'm
think
gonna sit
Blockheads would
Adams.
be accurate. Yeah.
Thinking
I think
Blockheads
I'd take
next.
Skylanders over Blockheads, to be honest.
I think out of
I
if
agree with
we're
that. I think Skylanders over Blockheads.
I'm
Especially
down
because
with
they went map 5 with the Keyblade Masters as well.
yeah, and that's their only
Mhm.
showing. So showing them right after is I think kind of fair, and then doing Blockheads right after
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
here, and then are we thinking Adams or Ogrepon next?
Ogre.
I'd probably say
I'm
Adams.
biased. I'm biased.
What'd you say, HV?
I'd say Adams.
Adams.
What
I
the
think of
heck?
Adams as well.
I think it's fine, seeing as they went map 5 with Blockheads, and they're both 1-1 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Ogrepon. Honestly, this
Yeah.
feels kind of low for the Ogrepon, considering how dominant they were this
I don't.
week.
They got
But
3-0'd, and then 3-0'd a
yeah,
team that is so much uncertainty. Like,
Yeah.
that's fair.
okay, and now I'm like Salmon. Like,
Yeah,
I'm higher on the
yeah.
Salmon than
Yeah,
like the
I feel
Hoopos
like
who have a
yeah, I
win.
agree.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like Hoopos is up there. I think Alaskan Salmon, and then it's like
Yeah, I think after Alaskan Salmon, it's probably the Hoopos, and then it's all your 0-2 teams, right?
see, give me Gainesville Glup Shittos at what is it?
That's crazy.
Is it 20? That's heat.
On it, like I honestly think this is a good place for the Ender Dragons. Like I know there's a lot of uncertainty, but
Okay, I'm gonna be honest though. Like even with like the roster they had, I still think they're higher. Like I think you put them at like
But they don't.
above
I mean, that's
Alaskan
not.
Salmon.
But I don't know. I can't. I feel like there's so much uncertainty with what's going on in this team, and it's so hard to accurately rate them. You
Yeah.
know, like just with everything
Yeah.
that's been going on with them.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like what is it? Who do we have left?
it's the Mars Shadows, the Shittos, the Cats, the Aces, the Syndromers.
I think like the only person that needs to be higher is like maybe Spurs and Drummers, and then that's it.
No. I was like, well, okay, maybe the
No,
24.
I
I
think
would
they're
put
above the Aces. I think this
Yeah,
is
that's what I
above
was
the Aces.
saying. Yeah,
Aces-
I think
Aces,
you
I
just
think, are
swap
fine.
aces. I think you swap aces
these-
and Syndromers. and
these
that's it.
two and these three are the bottom three.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think Cats.
I'm
I have
fine
faith
with
in
that.
Cats.
I
But
believe in cats
I'll
all the
put-
time.
I'll put Syndromers here. My question is, do we want the Mars Shadows above the Ender Dragons?
I don't know.
Because honestly, even with their current roster, I don't see the Ender Dragons being worse than these teams. It's a matter of,
Yeah,
do we
I
think the Mars
agree.
Shadows are better than the Ender Dragons?
I think this list is fine.
We think this is our 24?
I would probably put Glup Shadows above Spurt.
I wouldn't.
Yeah,
You
I'm fine with that.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either. So, I'm gonna do this differently from last week. I'm gonna give this. How do I? 1 second. I'm gonna give this a title, and I'm gonna post this in PR. So.
We need to make this a running doc where you just add pages. Like each week, it's a new page.
Yeah, I might start doing that. I just need Greg not to make it a notes page for Deadlock.
Yeah, that way like we can compare it each week, and then let's see like week 9 how that's different than the week 1 would be really cool.
Borealis. I'm just gonna do bulletin board. Bulletin board. What font do we want, guys?
Oh, I don't know any font names.
We gotta do like Times New Roman MLA format.
MLA formatted, size 12.
Yeah.
Wish I could center this. I probably can. It just doesn't look centered. That works. How does that look, guys?
Awesome. That's great.
Okay, I'm gonna screenshot it, and it's going straight into. Should I do PR official or should I do?
Oh, PR official. Yeah, this is official.
Yeah. This is official.
This is
Guys,
official.
do I finally get to upload something in the official PR?
No, you don't get that
There
power
we go.
anymore.
There we go.
No.
Okay. So there you guys. There it is for you guys. There might be a chance that my prod is in the shower. So,
I have to mute for like 2 seconds.
Boy's got to get it ready.
So I think we can take a couple-minute bio break. You guys can look at the bulletin board and debate. I'm gonna go get some water, go to the restroom real quick, and I will see you guys back in a couple minutes.
Okay.
So TC's gone. We can do whatever we want now.
Guys, let's change the list right now. Club Shadow's number 1. All right.
Yes. Yes. This is what we need, bro.
All right.
And, like,
Let's think here.
else.
Okay. Yeah. Club Shadow's tier break. Seattle Speedsters 0. They have Dadmaster on their team.
Garbage.
Dude, he plays Hog, bro. What a bum.
Oh my god.
Dude, I've known that guy for 3 years. What is Chad doing? Dude, Epic Shock knows ball. He said Shadow's too low.
Epic Shock knows ball? Really?
He does know ball.
I didn't
no
know
way.
that. I didn't know that.
Bro, he knows ball in and out of the game, bro. Put us number 24. I don't have that power.
Yeah, we actually
We
can't
should be
set
there,
it
you
in
know, we
dock.
stink.
He's
Yeah.
got control.
I was also told to glaze Loaf Braun. That guy is awesome. He's been learning flex support. He's amazing, and he's also like a dungeon master, which like I can't really go into that fully, but he's awesome. I've only talked to him for like 3 weeks. I've already queued comp with him, and he might be the GOAT.
True. Shut up, Loaf Goat.
And then also shout out War Wi-Fi cable.
You got a new one?
Yeah, you got a new one and a modem.
He didn't have a modem?
No, he had to get his modem replaced twice.
Oh wow.
Dude, I'm using all this talking time, and then we're gonna go to the cutoff. I'm gonna have nothing to say.
It's true. You're spilling on your stuff
It's
now. You
over.
can't.
You know, I'm gonna.
Technically, we could have moved to that segment already. That's what's next.
That is true. That is true.
Say you actually just get extra time here.
Yeah.
Who said it had to be 3 minutes? This is.
So it could be 20. I could yap for 20 minutes straight.
Yep. However long until TC gets back.
Dude, I'm already losing my voice again because of work. This is really bad.
It just shows you have passion.
Yeah, dude. I love my job because it lets me yell at people and them not be mad at me. It's great. It's more like yelling towards people.
What's your job?
I work at Canes. I just have to tell people like whenever there's people up or like drive through and everything. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I get free Canes too, so
That's hype.
yeah. Dude, TC's gotta hurry up, man. I'm running out of stuff to say.
If you're running out of stuff now, I don't even know.
Dude,
how
I'm
you're
gonna be
make it
cooked,
3
bro.
minutes. You actually gotta start prepping stuff. Maybe just talk about. You don't have to talk about Overwatch. That's
bro.
you can talk
I
about
have
whatever
like,
you
dude.
want.
I don't think you understand. I can go on like rants on rants if I think about stuff.
Just gotta get the idea in your mind and then.
Yeah. See, I
Just
could go
go.
like rant about Overwatch. I could rant about my day. I don't think anybody wants to listen to me rant though.
Well,
I mean,
you're
I
on a
think it's up to you.
podcast, right?
That is
Like,
true. That's like the whole part of it, bro.
Yeah.
Have you
listening
seen
to
the
people talk.
video where it's like I can get them to talk, and then they'd be like give them like a it's like investigating this guy and he just won't talk until they give him a podcast to talk on.
That's
It's
you
sick.
right now.
Dude, that's literally me. I have to find the video.
Is my prod back, guys?
Are
I
you
don't know.
back?
I'm back.
Dude,
You're
I've
back.
already been ranting for more than 5 minutes.
But it's not Koi before
Dude,
cutoff.
I'm cut off now, bro.
He
I'm cut
hasn't
off.
been
not.
cut off yet.
Dude, you
No.
haven't cut me off, dude.
Dude, the segment hasn't even started.
Yeah, I know. Dude, we're starting it now. Go.
Yeah, it started early.
No.
Oh.
I mean, I can start it early and we can just go on next segment. We just won't you'll just look at bulletin board while it happens instead of Koi's beautiful profile picture.
Nah, don't say that.
If you don't know how this works, I'm gonna set a 3-minute timer, and Koi is going to talk about anything and everything that he wants to talk about. Me, Nave, and HVSec are going to be muted. We will not say a word.
Oh
Nothing is
no.
going to happen. As soon as my timer goes off, I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna cut Koi off, and he isn't going to be able to talk about what he wanted to talk about anymore. As soon as I start the timer, you're going.
Got it.
HVSec, Nave, mute up. I'll mute up when I'm done.
Oh
And yeah,
no.
okay.
Goodbye,
And your
guys.
timer has started.
Okay. I'm gonna, first of all, Overwatch wise, this is I've been thinking about this like all day, but all I want to see this season is I want to see a ball matchup versus the Kitasans versus the Tulua Toucanets. 'Cause I think that'd be so fun. I love watching ball mirror. I mean even like last season, I mirrored the Riddle Dog, bro. That guy's amazing, and I think it's just seeing like two like absolute beast on ball like clash against each other. It's gonna be awesome. Um, and I was talking about it earlier, but the War Wi-Fi is back, and it is great. For reference, me, SLP, and War just tried doing Lucio Ball because his Wi-Fi was terrible. I think we had a different teammate every single 30 seconds because he kept joining back, and it was horrendous. How has it not been 3 minutes? Oh my god, I'm talking too fast. Um, and then oh no. Also, like, I think Overwatch in general recently has been making so many characters that are um they've made characters recently that are more fun to be played, but not that fun to be played against. Like if you look like Malga, Cat, Onron, some people don't like playing against Xian. I really don't care, but like you have like all these different characters that are really fun to play, and then like some people just like they're just like not fun to play against. Like Malga, I've only recently started playing Malga. Because I despise that character. Anybody that plays that character, I'm gonna lose it. Um, but like I just think that like a lot of the like character designs are kind of wonky now. You know? Is it over? How much time do I have left? Oh no. Guys, I'm stuck. SOP and Tannic B smell, and I don't know anymore. You guys have stumped me. Freddy Fazbear. I love Freddy Fazbear from the Pure Stew. It's awesome. Honestly, FNAF is a great game. I don't know SLP. Leave me alone. It's um I love my team. My team is awesome, and Dadmaster is a stinky guy.
Okay, shut up. Cut off. You were cut off, Koi. That is 3 minutes.
Thank
Um,
God.
so that is it. We will move on to TC's test. Nave, Koi, HVSec. Are you ready?
Sure. How does this work?
Yeah.
Bro, that
For
segment's cruel.
for
That's like a
for
punishment.
That segment is so cruel.
Here, has it been 3 minutes? It's been like
Dude,
1 minute.
Dude, it's been like a minute and a half. I'm just like looking at the timer on the stream. I'm like, please end, bro.
uh anyway, for this week's TC's test, I need you guys to open Overwatch.
You're gonna make me
Okay.
open Overwatch?
Oh no.
Dude, that's like a cardinal
Another
sin,
punishment.
Dude, bro, punishment.
Yeah, back-to-back segments where
back,
we're being
bro.
just
Greg, I'm also gonna need you to
killed.
open Overwatch so you can show this.
I'm worried.
It's like, dude, I thought I could yap for 3 minutes, but it's like the thing is like you don't like I talked so fast, so I just went through everything so fast. All right, I'm getting on. Please
I'm
don't
also
have an
getting
update.
on. Let's asking for me to
that is the
approve
wrong
my
game.
The game
sign-in.
show is who can win a TXXX lobby.
That is
Wait, that's
literally
a
what
great
I'm
idea.
thinking.
That's a great idea. I should do that.
Bro, can we do Bastion stairs?
You just
Oh, I
make it
love
so
these
whoever's
Bastion.
actually
You ever do
a
Bastion
DPS
fishing?
player wins.
Dude, Bastion fishing is awesome.
I love
Okay.
Bastion fishing.
When you get in
I
the
would
lobby,
win that.
don't say anything if you know what it is. I'll explain it.
It's gonna be like
Tinder watch.
dude, I will own you guys. Lock
Okay.
in.
Where's HV?
This is
Okay,
Oh,
you're in
wait.
here.
not gonna go well
wait.
for me. I
Okay,
fear.
okay,
Wait, hold
okay. Shh.
Overwatch
Let me
being
explain this. The Overwatch is being streamed. Greg is looking at the options right now. I don't know why. Oh, I think it's because it's a wide monitor. So you can't fully see the screen. Greg, I think there's another thing where you can just do full screen. I think there's I forget what it's called. Go to the other thing. There's another one. It's what is the? Sorry. Okay, technical issues. Give me a second. Inside, I think there's another button you can press that just shows the game and not the sidebar. Oh, wait, you fixed it? Okay, that works too. Okay. HVSec, Nave, Koi. Are you guys ready to Dumo Sumo?
Yes.
I'm so bad at this game.
Dude, I don't think you
Um,
understand. In Overwatch 1, I used to grind the shit out of Dooms.
So we are going to do some Doom Sumo. It's going to be first to 3.
Okay.
Whoever wins, wins gets added to the list. But yeah, that's as simple as it is today.
It's great podcast material.
Dude, this is
And
awesome.
it's
You forced
awesome,
me-
isn't it?
You made me talk for 3 minutes, and now you're making me play Doom Sumo.
I know, it's great. Anyway, are you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
ready.
I can
Okay.
listen to Koi talk for 3 minutes, not to play Doom Sumo.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Yeah, I would
this
say
works.
it's more of a punishment listening to me for 3 minutes. You know?
Alright.
Oh lord, this is like okay.
Here we go. Koi and HV6 stun each other. There goes Koi. Does he make it back? Ooh, barely. Nave off the map, but now it's just a 1v1 because Koi's gone.
Chat, we might be cooked. This is bad.
Does the tank player win
You get the-
against?
you get the-
Ooh,
Dude, I am
HV.
so bad at
You get-
Doom.
you
though.
get the
This is,
massive
like,
hack
by far
here.
my worst tank. Like, this is not even fair.
They got both ults to mirror.
Nave still has his ult for sure.
Oh, big punch. Ooh.
HV makes it back though.
Nice.
Oh, and he's off
Punched
again.
again, and he gets
Taking
stunned.
so much from Nave.
Does he survive though?
Oh
no.
no! Nave takes the first point.
All right, guys, go easy on me.
Probably not.
Oh, there goes Nave. Does he make it back? He does not.
Oh wait, no, I just killed you too. No.
HG-Sec versus Koi. Very intense. Who will get the second point? Koi's off the map. Uses the ult. HV gets him off the map again. Koi makes it back. HV misses the punch. Koi gets the punch. HV forced to use the ult.
Oh shit.
Oh, Koi is
Whoa,
gone.
that distance. What does he know?
No.
Not. Wait,
It's okay.
is it
it's okay.
possible?
Oh, I fucked up the stall. No.
No, it is not. And HV
Alright,
gets
it's
the second
1-1.
point.
That's so rough because I got him off the map before the tiebreaker. Oh hell nah. Oh. I just got my shift off.
Team, I trolled.
Wait, is it first to 3?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So what you're telling me is I have a chance. You go kill Nave, bro.
Why kill me, bro? What did I do?
Oh hell nah.
No way.
How did I die? He's gonna go for it. Dang. Oh, he lives. Bang. Oh, he misses though.
Ah, shit.
Oh. Nice.
Okay. Oh, what?
Meteor strike! Meteor strike!
Interesting. Oh, that hit me. Well played.
I'm ready for
Dang.
this comeback.
I gotta lock in. I gotta lock in.
This is your warning.
Okay. You can win it all right now.
Meteor strike! Meteor strike!
Oh, I did it way too late.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, he
hell
missed!
no.
No.
That's it.
Oh.
Oh, last round, winner takes all.
All tied up.
Winner takes all. Dude, we just mirrored each other, bro. That's crazy. Oh, I think I'm out. Oh, maybe not. No, I'm out. Damn.
Comeback ends here.
Oh. Oh, I thought you just fucking punched off the map.
Meteor strike!
No.
Meteor strike!
Oh, whoops.
No way!
GG.
No way, that's how that ends. That's crazy. GG's.
Pokemon guy left the game. Pokemon guy stopped playing.
Dude,
Overwatch.
hey, I'm just happy that went to like final game.
That
bro.
was pretty intense.
Dude, I almost logged in and then I just got knocked off the map 12 times.
A sad way to end it.
Yeah.
So is TC dead?
TC, are you
He's
alive?
kinda
Be
stopped
muted, perhaps?
talking.
Oh, I'm here.
Forgot.
Sorry, I was
Okay.
muted. Jeez. I don't know.
No
was so
way.
Was
not
I not?
fun.
I was casting that whole thing. That sucks.
Dude, you
I
were
knew.
casting for like the first like 2 rounds and then you went like dead silent.
I don't know why. That sucks a lot. I feel really bad. I'm sorry.
Bro, we were
everyone.
so locked in, bro.
Oh my god, that sucks. I was so
honestly,
locked in.
The not hearing the live casting might have helped.
Yeah, it went dead silent, bro.
Dude, I was like, oh my god, it's 2-2-2. This is so intense. Yeah, good job to HV. You have made the podcast guest of the week list. You are in the running to win a piece of merch on me. So yeah.
GG's guys.
Good job. That was
Joe.
intense, a fun watch. I
Getting
hope
off Overwatch so fast.
I hope the people
Yeah, true.
enjoyed. I hope the people enjoyed Doom Sumo. I thought that was a
DC,
fun
we
idea.
lost like half our viewers.
I know we did.
we really did. We really did.
I know. I
don't
was
know if
watching.
people like
I was watching the. I know. I might have to rethink what what the
bro, you
TC's
got-
test is.
Bro, you gotta go look at the chart and it's just like a spike straight down.
Oh, that's funny. Anyway, next we have the upcoming segment. We'll talk about the 2 games for tonight and next week's games. Right here, right now. This is gonna be. I want to. I kind of want to go bang, bang, bang. We can give short thoughts, but let's give predictions, some short thoughts, and we go on to the next one. Not in depth.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
First game, one tonight. Me and Nave will not comment because it is our game. But Koi, what do you think? Who do you guys will think will win between the Super Saiyans and the Six Fairymen? And what do you? And maybe slight
That's
comments.
a tough one. 1 second. I gotta go back to Nave's roster. Honestly, just for the fact that I know more people on TC's team, I'm probably gonna say Super Saiyans. I think both teams are very good. But I feel like overall Super Saiyans are better. I think Styx Ferrymen probably have more like star power when it comes to certain maps. I think if anything it'd go like 3-1 for Super Saiyans, 3-2 for Super Saiyans.
Okay. HE.
I have faith in the Styx Ferryman. I think it'll be like a 3-2. Like it'll probably go to map 5, but I think they'll pull it out.
Also, I just want to
Okay.
say I love the Styx Ferryman logo. It's so good.
Thank
It
you.
is really good.
Okay. Well, the game right after that, to wrap up week 2, we have the Hyped Up Highlands versus the Shattered Island Skylanders. Ichi, you will not get to comment because you
Yeah.
are a Hylian. But the rest of us, what are we thinking?
I'm excited for this game. I think.
Me too.
I
I think we have two bangers
I'm really
tonight.
excited. I'm always happy to just see Itosi Toast like play the video game.
That guy might be
Um,
Thanos.
He might be Thanos. I think I've called everybody, at least one person on each team, Thanos. But like this guy is Thanos.
He's like the real
um,
Thanos, not like a
Yeah,
fake Thanos.
he's like Thanos with all the Infinity Stones.
I'm gonna, as much as I like the Skylanders as a team, I'm gonna take the Highlands 3-1.
Yeah, I think like this might be crazy, but I think Hylians might be 3-0.
Whoa.
I think 3-1. 3-1 for Hylians.
Okay. Sweet. That'll wrap up our week 2. After that, we go into week 3. We have the unemployed Ender Dragons versus the Deal Sealers. Unfortunately, in the state that the Ender Dragons are, I'm gonna take the Deal Sealers 3-0.
3-0
Agree.
Deal Sealers.
Honestly, even if the Ender Dragons had like their original roster
I still
with
think
like
Deal Sealers
their
like,
full
still
team, I
loses
think Deal
that.
Sealers are still better.
I just think Deal
3-1
Sealers
for
are
them.
good.
Okay. Um, Toucanets versus Ogre Pawn. I'm gonna take the Toucanets 3-2. Honestly, Koi, you can't comment on this, but I'm gonna take the Ogre Pawn 3-2.
Wow. Here
Hey,
it
you took the Ogre Pawn. Upset.
Or sorry, Toucanets 3-2.
No.
Sorry,
No!
I think the Ogre Pawn are gonna make it close, but I think
Am
the
I allowed to
Toucanets will
say
pull it.
one thing?
No,
Nope.
no, you're cut off. Knave HV.
Maybe
I'll
I'll
go
go me.
3-1 Toucanets.
I think that this is where we'll see if the Ogre Pawn are, on their way up after their 3-0 loss to the Sealers in week 1. So I'd agree with the 3-1 in favor of the Toucanets.
Okay.
They probably can get one map, but we'll see.
Big City Blockheads, Copenhagen Cats. I'm gonna take the Blockheads 3-1. I think the Cats will get a map, but I'll take the Blockheads.
I'm gonna take Blockheads 3-1.
I'll go Blockheads 3-0.
Okay. HV.
I'd say Blockheads 3-1 as well. I think Cats can probably get one map.
Okay. Adam and Adams, Chi-Town Chillers. My gut is speaking to me that the Adams are gonna upset the Chillers 3-2.
God, who's on the Adams again?
I
God,
think
they're
that'll
so
be a
Is
good
DC
match
cooking?
to watch.
I might be cooking. It might be an overcooked
He's
though.
cooking with this one.
I don't know.
I believe in Austin and Anarchy and Adam.
Yeah.
And Adam and Adam.
Dude, okay, the fact that you have Adam and Adam on the Adam and Adams, bro.
Yeah.
And you have both versions too. You have the Adam from Adam. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I casted this team. That was not fun. That's
Yeah, we got
Experience of my
Adam and
life.
Adam from Adam and Adams.
Adam Suzu,
Like-
Adam Suzu's Adam. Adam then goes in to save Adam.
And it looks like the Adam and
And then
Adams are gonna
Adam
win
goes
that
down,
fight.
and Adam's
Like-
gonna win the fight.
Dude, that's gonna be like a crazy tongue twister. Like, can we please make like a copy pasta of the Adam and Adams? Just dude, that'd be awesome. I honestly, okay, I'm a fish believer and I'm a basket believer, so I'm going to say 3-2 Cheetown Chillers.
Okay.
as much as I want to predict the Atoms, because I think that would be so cool, I don't think it's gonna happen. So I'm gonna go 3-1 Chillers.
I'd say 3-2 Chillers. I think it'll be close.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree.
After that, for week 3, we have the Ferrymen and the Syndromers. You can't comment on this, Nave, but I'm gonna say 3-0.
I think it's 3-0
Ferrymen win.
for Ferryman.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would agree.
No hate for Syndromers, obviously.
After that is the Saiyans and the Hoopos. I can't comment on this. What do you guys think?
I think Saiyans win like 3-1.
Say 3-1. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think this will, for me, like this will really depend on how the Saiyans look this week. If the Saiyans look good this week, I think they get a comfortable like 3-1 win. But honestly,
Yeah.
depending on like how the game goes, I could see the Hoopos even pulling off an upset here. To be honest, that being said, just judging the teams right now, I think I'll go 3-1 Saiyans.
Okay. Seattle Speedsters and the Alaskan Salmon, 3-0 Speedsters.
3-0 Speedsters. I
3-0,
just
yep.
can't like be high on a salmon team until they win a game.
I agree
Their
with the
time will
3-0.
come.
Their time
Yeah.
will
Yeah, their
100%
time will
come.
Then know that already get that on your PR.
Yeah, I don't think
Their
they're a
time will come.
bad team. I think they're just playing against the best team in their group, and like they just need to figure things out, and then they'll be fine.
Yeah. Next up is the Armadillos and Nighttime Dreamers. I'm gonna take the Dreamers 3-2.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm going Armadillos 3-2.
I agree
I
with
believe.
the Armadillos 3-2.
I believe.
I tripled down on the Armadillos 3-2. So,
Yeah.
It's me.
Yeah.
I'm the only one that believes in mistletoe.
There's
Y'all
mistletoe
don't believe in
theory.
mistletoe like that. After that, the
Yeah.
Shattered Island Skylanders and the Gainesville Club Shitos. I'm gonna take the Skylanders 3-0. I know the Club Shitos took a map off the
You know
Keyblade
what,
Masters
bro?
this week, but
Club shit is 3-0. I'm their biggest fan. All right.
whoa, whoa!
I believe in the Club Shitos. All right. They're gonna lock in and they're gonna own. I believe.
Give me
Okay.
Skylanders. Skylanders 3-2.
Okay.
Club get 2.
Okay,
Okay,
I might go 3-1. I might go 3-1 Club Shitos.
Say
Okay, HV.
Skylanders 3-1.
Okay. Okay. After that, Keyblade Masters, Hylians. I like Hylians more than Keyblade Masters. I'm gonna go Hylians 3-2.
I'm gonna go Hylians 3-1.
I'm gonna go Hylians 3-0 on this.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, all things swinging Hylians though.
Okay then. After that, Marshadow Spaded Aces, kind of right now, the Battle of the Suck. I'm gonna take the Marshadows 3-1 though.
Yeah, I'm
I agree with
I'm
that.
gonna say Marshadows. Yeah, I'll have to say 3-1.
I'll go Marshadows 3-1. I think Aces will get their first map win here.
Yeah, I believe.
I thought the Aces had a map win. Yeah, they won against the Basilisk.
Oh, they did? Oh, my fault.
Yeah.
Then. I thought they
Yeah,
got
I
3-0
mean,
both the games.
I mean, also either way, it's like if they can take a map
Yeah.
off Basils, I think they can take a map off of Marshadows.
Yeah. HV?
I said I agree with the 3-1.
Gotcha. And then finally, to wrap it up, big game, Kitazans for Basilisk. I'm gonna take the Kitazans 3-1, honestly.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Kitasan's 3-2. I think
this will
both
be
teams
the
are really good.
I think this will be the closest game of the week. This or maybe Saiyans. Fair.
Mhm.
Sorry, that's week 2. Sorry, week 3. I think this will be the closest game of the week. I'm gonna take
Yeah.
Basilisks 3-2.
This will be my crazy one. I'll say Kitasan's 3-0.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Dang.
That wraps it up. Yeah, sorry, I was messaging a couple of people, but yeah, that wraps it up. Finally, yeah, we have write that down now, don't we? So before we
Oh.
go into your guys' write that downs for season and weekly, we're gonna sit here and we're gonna laugh at last week's spreads. And right now I say laugh because 1 second. They all got that wrong.
Including you.
I don't do them. I'm just the host.
Oh well, you
so
should
he
do them.
doesn't put anything on the table to be laughed at. I see.
Exactly.
He's
You
not
guys
at
can laugh.
risk.
You guys can laugh at me just in general. Like I'm the face of this, right? People just get to laugh at me.
Yeah.
There's
Everybody
no
point
other
and laugh
reason.
at TCU right now.
I'll take
Uh-huh.
it with pride. But anyway, Greg said the Cats would win. That did not happen. Everyone laugh at Greg just slightly, because it's Greg.
Ha 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 ha. Greg has too much faith in cat teams again.
How dare
After
you have faith?
after that, Sai had a fun one. Half or more teams of the week 2 matches are upsets. We were doing this per the pick'em sheet, because that's the only way we could do it. And that was wrong. I know there's still 2 games, but I went through it, and there's no possible way for that to hit. So Sai got it wrong as well. Everyone laugh at Sai.
Sai's easier to laugh at because they're not. They can't talk back to me
Sai is
or
not in this channel.
influence the prod at all. So.
Yeah, it's not like it. Like if I shit talk Greg, I might just get like blown up. You know?
Yeah. He'll never let me cast again.
Yeah.
But
bro.
if I shit talk Sai, they have no power.
Greg says I can mute you all if you laugh at me too much.
Oh, we're not laughing at you. We're laughing at Sai.
Yeah, we're laughing at Sai.
Sorry, I'm dealing with ringer stuff. After that, Nathan said the Shitos would win 3-2 over the Keyblade Masters, and
Dude, they were close, bro.
Nathan, the original Shitos believer.
I mean, if you guys
real.
believe in the Shitos, you don't have to laugh at Nathan, but we should laugh at Nathan.
I'm not laughing
Yeah.
at him, bro. He's valid.
I will. You got it wrong. Anyway, that is right the downs for last week. Greg, Sai, Nathan. We are 0 for 3 with weekly Preds right now. Let's try it. Let's try and have that different. Koi, what's your weekly Pred?
Oh, okay. Hold up. You might have to skip me, but I have a full season Pred.
Okay,
But I don't have a week 1 Pred.
Well, you better
Okay,
come up
okay.
with one quickly.
Yeah,
Okay.
Nave, do you have one?
No.
Gotta think. I also have a full season Pred. So let me think real quick on the weekly Pred.
Okay,
I think-
HVSec, do you have a weekly one?
Yeah, I have one that's kind of lame though.
Okay, whatever.
It's just that Marshadows get a win.
Marshadows get a win. Okay, playing it safe, but that is okay.
I got one. Okay.
Okay.
I think that Adam is gonna play all 3 roles this week.
That's a good one.
ADAM, right? Not
Yes, the
ATOM.
captain.
Adam
The
will
captain is
play
he's gonna play all 3 roles.
3 roles against the Chillers. Cool. Koi.
I think that. I think that with the Kitasans versus the Basilisk, I feel like we're gonna see more. What's it called? I feel like we're gonna see like less Riddle Ball than any other tank for that game specifically.
We're going to see less Riddle Ball than any other tank.
Yes,
Less Riddle Ball.
I'm definitely gonna get point and laugh for that one. I didn't have time to think.
Okay. Now I will write down. 1 second. Sorry. You guys yap for a second.
Dude, I already
Yeah,
after
Yeah,
3 minutes,
we-
man.
I'm
good.
gonna point and laugh. I'm gonna point and laugh at HV6 take. 'Cause that's
Yeah.
it's supposed to be
Yeah, I
hot takes, and that's like Greg called out.
That's a
yeah,
pretty
Ice
cold
cold.
that's a
take,
cold
man.
take.
I
That
can't
Wow,
do
the
this,
team that
bro.
everyone
Let's
thinks
get
is
a
gonna win this
let's
week
get a
is gonna
hot
win.
take, bro. It's like yeah, bro. I'm gonna say the Seattle Speedsters are gonna win.
I mean, my thing I could change it to the Kitasans 3-0 one.
Yeah, 3-0.
Yeah, go for it
like,
then, bro. Do
like
it.
predict the exact score or something. Like I don't know.
So you're taking
Yeah.
Kids on 3-0 now?
Yeah. We'll do that.
Yeah.
It is on.
Yeah, 'cause the old take, it's like,
3-0.
yeah, guys, I think the Penguins. I think they're gonna beat. They're gonna beat the Wonks this week. It's like,
The
okay,
Penguins are gonna beat the Astro Neots, bro. Like,
oh, wow.
I can say that I want the Astro Neots. Dude.
I was gonna have a pretty good season pred, but TC said I couldn't do it.
What? Dang.
I did.
Leak it. What is it?
Leak
No,
it
don't,
right
don't,
now.
don't, 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 don't.
No,
We can
no,
talk.
no,
we
no,
can
no,
talk about it
no.
after the stream. We can talk
Oh,
about it
okay.
after the
It's
stream.
it's like serious. Jeez.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's serious. Damn.
Okay, what are our season preds?
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
As an Astro Neots player, okay. We have these things called map fives.
Mhm.
So, my prediction is that the Tallulah Toucanets are gonna have the most map 5 series than any other team this series. Or this
Okay. Toucanets will have
a
the
good one.
most map 5s across the whole season. Cool. Nave, you're up.
I think Nort's gonna win MVP.
Oh, okay. So you're.
Dude, that's
wow, this is very
awesome.
similar to
Yes.
Greg's. The Nord.
What was Greg's? I don't know what
Greg
Greg's
was the Nort Logic will top 4 MVP finish, so he will.
I
at
think he's
least
gonna
be-
win MVP. I think he's gonna
Yeah,
win.
I know. Logic will
Not just
win
MVP. Finals.
MVP.
He's gonna win.
Okay, HV.
Okay. I mean, when it comes to cold takes,
Oh,
I have another
no.
one, but I
No.
have to do it, okay? Because I have to represent for a fellow Hylian in saying that Toasty is going to be a Rookie of the Year.
That's a good one. I
That
Toasty
is a good
Toast
one. There are some
wins
good Rookie of the Year candidates that
Rookie
aren't
of the
just
Year.
I Toasty Toast.
Okay,
That
do
is
you?
true.
It's.
Cool.
I will say the Rookie of the Year race this season is going to be a lot more exciting. Last season it was like
Yes.
Dab Master, move
It's like,
on.
hey, look,
And
guys,
now
it's
it's
Dab
like
Master.
there's like 3 or 4 people like right now in week 1, but there's like 40 rookies or something. So there's
Dude,
so
like,
many
the amount of
good-
rookies
good
this season is
options.
crazy.
Yeah.
What fonts do we want to do for y'all?
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me go to Google Docs. I got this. Hold up.
Right now, Greg has taken over Ariel. Sai has taken
give-
off Black Ops, and Nathan has taken Times New Roman.
Ariel.
Give me Impact.
You want Impact?
I want
Okay.
Impact.
Cool. Nave's got Impact.
Hold up. I gotta find the font ticker.
I'll take League
Um,
Spartan.
You'll take what?
League
Dude, Impact is
Spartan.
crazy. I love Impact.
League Spartan. Okay. Cool. HG set gets League
Hold
Spartan.
up.
That's a small one.
I want to get caveat bold. I want bold caveat.
Bold.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you even spell that?
Don't forget italics.
You want italics bold.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. You cannot read that. Cool. Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Anyway,
Actually,
that
wait,
is...
can I do Dad Master requested Comic Sans. I'm sorry.
Oh, you want me to do Comic Sans? Okay, I can
Yeah, do Comic
Sans.
Sans.
That I can do. Okay, you have Comic
I was
Sans.
gonna say you could also like read it.
Yeah. Okay. That is write that down. And I think that's it. We're at the end of the podcast, guys.
Made it. Only 2 hours.
2 hours in, and me and Nave have a game in an hour and a half. I need
was
to find a
scrimming
rig.
for.
So yeah. Any comments on today's podcast, guys? Anything you want to tell the people?
It was fun
That
to
was awesome.
be
man.
on. Yeah.
would-
The
I would have
test
you to be on
was pretty
anytime.
cool, even if the viewers didn't really care for it.
And we didn't get to hear TC. I mean, we might have kept viewers if TC wasn't muted.
Yeah, that's
My bad, guys.
true.
My bad, guys. My
No,
bad.
you're good, you're
That
good,
is
you're
my
good.
bad.
It's all point and laugh at TC for that.
Yeah, everybody point and laugh at TC.
Ah ha 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 ha. I can
It
take it.
is
I can take
right.
it.
No, good
Yeah, it
Anyway,
was
podcast.
awesome.
I will say I was gonna ask TC to be on the podcast at some point, and then he just asked me before I got the chance. So
Yeah,
it's
bro.
kind of convenient.
Yeah,
You know,
kinda line connection.
I did not get, or I let him know like an hour before the podcast, and I was just like not prepared at all.
Yeah,
Good results.
if Koi couldn't make it, it was just gonna be the three of us because that's something we could do. But
Yeah.
Koi made it and was great. You guys, Koi, Nave, HVSec, you three were wonderful as guests to have today on the podcast with me. Thank you to Greg for prodding. This was another successful podcast. I had a great time, even if some of it today was a little scuffed, like Koi before cutoff happening while Greg was in the shower, or me being muted during TC's test. But I think today was successful. I think today was fun. You guys were great to have here, and I thank you all for showing up.
Oh, yes, thank
Yep.
you. Also, one more thing. Shout out to TC though for the content he's been putting on, right? The
Oh, dude, it's been
podcast the last
great,
2 weeks and the amazing top 10 video he made. Not biased at all because I was in it, but
Yeah, thank you,
still a really
TC.
good job on the plays. It's good to see those back. It's been a few seasons since we've had them, so.
Yeah, shout out TC, bro. You're putting in the effort to give us entertainment outside of just like streams for like games. Which like it's nice to like have something to inform other people because like for me, I don't have the time to watch all the streams and it's a good like little recap for like 2 hours. You know, like if you want to watch
Yeah.
2 hours of just recap, then there you go.
Yeah, no, if you're looking forward to more content, Sai, who's on last week, it's gonna be a little late for week one, but he will be editing and making a recap, 3-minute recap video as well. So if you even want shorter content to recap what happened last week, those will come out hopefully weekly. I'm gonna continue doing top 10 clips for everyone to enjoy. If anybody has top 10 clips that they see that they don't think I saw, then shoot me a message. My DMs are open. I don't do anything. Um, I will look at it and I will consider it to be in top 10 clips. If you have any content ideas, I will always hear you out. Um, but for now, I'm TC. I'm here with Koi, Nave, and HV. Greg was on prod. This was the Borealis Bulletin podcast, episode 2, and I will see y'all next week.
Bye.
Adios.
Adios. Bye bye.